Coming out of turns 3 and 4. Chad White on the bottom. William Duff on the top. Checkered flag in the air. Who's going to win? It's William Duff. No, look out. He just junked it. Look out. Oh, my God. World's #1 streaming service. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. On the call tonight. On your feet. Off your seat. It's about to go green. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Tonight, we've got a special treat for all our great fans at home. Average Joe's was off, so Bryan Cooke Promotions putting on a special event here in Autoclub. And since it's a special event, we've got a special booth. Joining me in the booth tonight, not only one other person, but I got two, Jesse Becker and Daryl Young Jr. How you guys feeling over there?
Oh, I mean, I can't speak for Daryl, but I'm pumped up, man. It's always nice to be here to call a race for a good cause.
Daryl, how are you feeling?
I can speak for Jesse, and I feel great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's a little tight over there. We only got 2 spots over here, and I know, Jesse, it's kind of awkward with you sitting on Daryl's lap here.
I mean, it's just about dedication to the craft, you know? Like, sometimes you just got to overcome obstacles, and here we are.
Absolutely, and for some reason, some clown just joined us in the booth here. What's this guy doing in here?
They didn't lock it, so I just joined.
Oh, well, Chad White is joining us here, driver of the HMS TV.
Practicing?
Yeah, well, see, that's the issue I'm running into is not loading any of my leagues, so...
Oh
no. Oh, no.
That is, that's unfortunate. Hopefully, you got 5 minutes until practice ends here, Chad.
Kind of why I joined, to see if you guys had any idea what might be happening, but...
Now, Jesse,
Hey, wasn't he fired, Blake?
Yeah, that's actually probably
you know what?
part of the problem. I think we changed the code on the garage.
That'll do it.
But well, hopefully Chad can figure that out. I think you are on the roster, so you should be able to join. But hey, nonetheless, I mean, we're out here. Practice is going Ivy in the 88 machine on the top of the board, but that's not the normal Ivy we're talking about. Normally we have Douglas Ivy. Well, we also have TJ Ivy out there, and he's got the quick time right now, Chad.
Wow. Good field tonight. What do we got, about 25-ish? 20, 25, somewhere in there?
I think
That'll be
we're at
fun.
20.
Autoclub in these cars is good, too.
Yeah, 23 right now. Still a couple trying to join, including Chad White. But nonetheless, we are trackside watching the action live. Now, tonight's winner, they're bringing home $100 cash. And not only that, they get a custom grid gold trophy as well.
That's a sweet deal. I mean, I wish I was out there because, you know, I'm sure whatever paint I would make would be good enough to win. And then I could just get free HMS TV cinematography pictures.
That's another good point. The winner of the Connor Girard paint scheme of the night is going to receive an HMS TV cinematography premium package. And ladies and gentlemen, Mike Elkins just subscribed to Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Daryl, was that the best decision of Mike's life?
It was absolutely the best decision of his life. He's a lifelong fan now, lifelong subscriber, lifelong member. He's basically not allowed to go anywhere else now.
Congratulations, Mike. I mean, you basically have golden handcuffs now, so you're stuck. How about we look at this car right here? You know, John Sheen. Last time, Daryl, last time we were in a BC Promotions race, John Sheen was not very happy with yours truly. Is that right?
Is that correct? I can't remember.
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened.
Well, now, Daryl, you remember the end of the race? There was a broadcaster's caution that I maybe held on to pretty late in the race.
Yeah, I do remember that now. Okay.
Yeah, let's just say John Sheen, he was not a fan of HMS TV that night because that cost him a good finish.
Well, it wasn't our fault. We had to wait for green flag pit stop cycles, and it was all we could do. We didn't purposely do it that way, but we just didn't have a choice. Oh, okay. You're right.
Well, right now we got James Mandarud. Sorry, he spelled that out for us. I'm going to have to edit that because I can't look at that all night. But I'm glad he did it, though, because now we know how to say his name. Now, Jesse, what are you seeing out here out of these guys practicing as we have just 2 minutes remaining? Murphy on the top of the board, Terrence Murphy.
Yeah, I'm having trouble collecting my thoughts because our race control here has been giving probably one of the absolute longest pre-race spiels I've ever heard. So I've lost concentration a little bit, but watching James Mandarud thankfully give us the pronunciation right there on the screen. I was about to say it twice and look like an idiot, but I realized it was just the pronunciation. But a lot of quick guys. Top of the list isn't really surprising me. I believe that's what Terrence Murphy up there in the 13. That's not a shock. He's always quick.
Well, you obviously weren't paying attention because you were asked what you had for dinner tonight. Not anything to do with the race, Jesse.
No, okay.
Well, it should be a good one here tonight as we got some new faces, but mostly familiar faces out here for a good cause. All of tonight's proceeds go to Mission 22 to support veterans and their families and prevent suicide.
Very good cause.
Yeah, absolutely. A 501c3 nonprofit providing support, including programs for post-traumatic stress, traumatic brain injury, and suicide prevention, like you said. So that's a great cause. And again, $100 to the winner and a custom grid gold trophy. There is a consolation prize for second place of $20 and $10 for third.
Absolutely. A lot of money on the line. Big shout out to Bryan Cooke for making all of this happen. Spent a lot of money out of his own pocket, but for a great cause, and he did send the donation. I saw the receipt, $550 straight to Mission 22 for this event. Oh, well, look at this. The Juicy Spider drone cam just took over. I didn't even give him permission, and he's taking a look at this Andrew Lewis number 98 machine.
I think this might be history. He's out there in practice. Like I don't know if he's ever had the drone out this early. He must be excited for this race.
I think so, Daryl. What are you seeing out here though on the track? As it looks like practice coming to an end, it is time for some qualifying action.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. Practice is over. We have 5 minutes of qualifying. They have 5 minutes to put down their best lap. They get 2 laps. Now we'll see who tops the board.
First one out on the track, His Highness, I guess we'll call him. I don't know. Bryan Cooke out of Unionville, North Carolina.
Good for him putting all this stuff together. That car's looking sharp with the gold number on the side. What has he got? Some neon green going on the roof? It's a nice choice. Cool looking ride for him tonight.
Absolutely. And you know what? Let's hop on board here. And tonight we have a special treat for our fans on board here with Bryan Cooke. This is the wrong view. Christian made a terrible car pack for these Gen 6s, but here it is, the Rabbit Hole Podcast dash cam on board with Bryan Cooke. Let's take a lap around Autoclub Speedway.
Heck yeah.
We're going to take a whole lap around. Now, Daryl, how much experience do you have around Autoclub Speedway?
Sorry about that. I have some experience. It's not one of my greatest tracks, but 90% of tracks on iRacing is not one of my greatest. It can be fun, though. It can be fast. Yeah. I mean, should be a good time.
Now, Jesse,
you like tracks that end in A, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's a good lap around. Bryan Cooke putting down here in the 7th position. He's sitting in the top 10, Jesse. Let's go.
Yeah. Out of 10 who qualified, it's good to be in the top 10 for sure. It'd be a problem if you were, not in the top 10 when only 10 cars qualified.
Let's see who else is out on the track here. Is Austin Hobart ripping around in that number 74 machine out of Kaikato, Minnesota. Got hustlefuelshop.com on the car. Speaking of which, folks, head on over hustlefuelshop.com. Use discount code HMS TV. Get you 10% off your order.
What a deal.
Chris Mackey out here in that number 9 machine, Mission 22 on the hood. Good looking paint here for Chris Mackey per the usual. Right now, top of the board, a bit of a surprise. Robbie Holshauser sitting on the very top here. Don't see much of that on Thursday nights with the Average Joe's Sim Racing League.
He's got speed. It's good to see. See if it translates to the race, but definitely got good quick time here.
Yeah, let's see who else we got going out here. John Sheen's going to rip it around in that number 1 machine. Let's hop on board. Check out this HMS TV nose cam. And he's done.
Man,
We actually got Robbie Holshauser's thoughts on his qualifying effort here. Take a listen.
Don't know where it came from, bud, but I had it.
JD Sanford out here ripping it around, trying to get his first lap in. Again, big shout out to everybody tuning in here tonight. Special promotion or special event here by BC Promotions, Bryan Cooke Promotions. JD Sanford making his HMS TV debut tonight. In the chat, Cinch McCoy says, I am slow, I am junk, but at least it's for a good cause. I feel like I'm talking to myself up here in the booth. Are you guys even there?
Oh, no.
Oh, TJ Ivy just topped the board with a 40.196. Wow. TJ Ivy.
I was accidentally muted on my end there,
right.
but you didn't even hear Robbie Holshauser's thoughts on his qualifying effort. So I'll let that play now so you can hear it.
Don't know where it came from, bud, but I had it.
That's from Robbie Holshauser. Well, now he's down to 3rd, but still a good lap as Terrence Murphy setting quick time. He's got the wrong number. That should be a penalty, right?
Well, Robbie also has thoughts on going down to 3rd here.
Well, that was short-lived.
Jesse's working on the radio cuts here tonight. He's going to try to keep that going all night long. Should be a fun one. Going to be, how many laps we got? 122 laps around Autoclub. And ladies and gentlemen, quick time Terrence Murphy, top of the board here for the Mission 122, which means, folks, it is my favorite time. It's grid time. Let's get it started, boys.
Oh, I am pumped.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. The BC Promotions presents the Mission 122. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. On your front row, starting in the pole position in the number 5 machine, Terrence Murphy on his outside, the 88. TJ Ivy.
I'll take row number 2 here. We got Robbie Holshauser. We thought he had the pole, but he slipped back to 3rd. He's going to be starting on the inside of row 2. On his outside is going to be the 8 Budweiser machine. That's Michael Harrington.
Starting on the inside of row number 3, it's the James Vanderud 25 machine on his outside, the 98 of Andrew Lewis.
Row number 4 on the inside, and the 33 machine, Douglas Ivy on his outside, the 16, Nolan McClure.
On row number 5, we've got Austin Hobart becoming a familiar face here on the channel. He races Friday nights with us. He's going to be starting next to the 9 of Chris Mackey.
On the inside of row number 6, we have the 77 machine of Brian Matthews to his outside, the 556 machine of Andrew Coward.
Row number 7 on the inside, familiar face to the channel. It's the number 3, Willie Smith on his outside in the 49, Judge John Mathis.
Row number 8, you got the 23 Chicago Cubs machine, Austin Oliver. He's going to be next to the number 1 tonight of John Sheen.
Number 9 on the inside, the 43 machine of Ryan McClure to his outside, the 5 of Jesse Graham.
Row number 10 on the inside, the 51 machine, Stephen Blevins on his outside. The Linger Lures 91 machine, Stephen Linger.
Row number 11, the man who has put this show on tonight, Bryan Cooke in the 87. He's starting to the inside of the number 7 of Brad G from Trap House Racing.
Starting by himself on row 12, J.D. Sanford in that 22 machine.
There is your starting lineup, boys. We are lined up and ready to roll. We're going to drop the hammer and go green here in the Mission 22-122 at Autoclub.
Rick, I'm pumped up. It was wicked dusty on the back stretch, so we're going to see if these drivers have any issues seeing as the pace truck makes his way off, and we've got the race getting ready to get. Ooh.
Boy, they need to turn these lights on. I know they're trying to save some energy, but nonetheless, the field is set. Pace truck is in. I am in the flag stand with Barney as they roll towards the juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. The Mission 22-122 is underway.
Almost already a wreck in the back, Blake and Jesse. There was an accordion effect on that high side. No wreck, though, but Stephen Linger and J.D. Sanford are off the pace.
Great jump for Terrence Murphy out front. He holds on to the top spot, but not for long as TJ Ivy out of Laurinburg, North Carolina, is ripping that high line, dragging these bodies all around this speedway.
Yeah, old cars got old setups, and iRacing updates can sometimes break stuff, but they're still ripping it around here nonetheless, maybe just with a little bit extra sparks.
Still clean and green. Nobody's wadded it up yet. We are going to have a stage break here at the end of lap 22. Then we're going to do another at 72 and then go to the finish at lap 122 here tonight. Now, Jesse, rumor has it we can go about 40 laps on fuel here under green.
That sounds about right. Is there 3 wide? About to be 3 wide for the lead. Andy Lewis going for the lead.
Slide job.
He's going to do it. Yeah, he sent it in there, made the pass. We'll see if Terrence Murphy's going to bounce back on the outside here. It looks like he's going to.
Boy, they are 3 wide, half the field. Go ahead, Daryl.
Yeah, 2 rows of 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead, and they were 3 wide for second. Man, this is intense. 3 wide for, I think, 6 now.
Now,
this is incredible.
Well, they're 4 wide. Now, Jesse, Daryl just said they were 3 wide for first and 3 wide for second. How's that work?
Well,
oh no, look out. Some paint being traded, but yeah, that math doesn't math. I can see why you we got to roast Daryl for that one. Daryl, what are you talking about, buddy?
I'm going to see myself out, okay?
All right, we'll see you.
Well, Jesse's going to have to let you up because you guys are sitting on each other's lap up here, so it's a little weird.
True.
Yeah, I mean, we'll make it work. We'll figure it out.
Great racing so far as TJ Ivy, your race leader out front. Andy Lewis throwing his hat in the ring here, going for the top spot. Good to see Andy running well here tonight.
He's got speed. He's a good racer. I've raced with Andy for a while, going back a couple of years, so it's good to see a familiar face out there, as always.
Michael Harrington, he is no stranger to running up front in that number 8 machine. Keep an eye on him. He's going to be one of the favorites here for sure.
Speaking of favorites, who is y'all's pick to win? We should have done it before the green flag.
Ooh.
What do you think?
You guys go ahead. I'll pick last.
I know mine.
Go ahead.
When it comes to Thursday nights, the one man I know is always going to find himself towards the front is going to be that number 3 of Willie Smith. He's right back there in 13th right now, so he's got some work to do. But he's going to make his way forward if he doesn't get jumped by these guys in front of him.
Well, I'm going to pick that number 13 machine. It actually shows the 5 on his car, Terrence Murphy in P2. I just think he's going to be able to pull it off.
That's a good pick. Terrence Murphy, always a favorite to win. And the good thing about Terrence Murphy picking him to win, he usually either wins or junks it. He doesn't really settle for second or third. But I'm going to lock in my pick to win. I think for the first time ever.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Oh, Robbie Holzhauer smacks the wall.
no.
Oh!
Let's find this
Oh,
replay
that
here.
was-
We saw them going
was
3 wide,
brutal.
and Robbie Holzhauser's good night comes to an end. Here's a replay. Oh,
I hope he's
the 3
okay.
just hooks him.
Oh no.
Comes back up
Oh.
the track. And wham!
Oh,
Man, Robbie didn't know the big rectangle pedal is the
God.
brake. There you have it.
No, yeah. I mean, if I were him, you know, I started up front and I fell back so quick, I'd be a little mad getting taken out this early. But I think they've probably got faster pairs here tonight.
Yeah, I think we do have one. But yeah, it looks like I mean, maybe he comes down a touch with the 3 goes up a little bit, but unfortunately, doesn't end well for Mr. Robbie Holzhauser in the 84 machine.
well, the good news is he does not have a meatball flag, so he might have some considerable damage, but he might be okay here.
Yeah, I'm going to try to fix there we go. Yeah, we're having some issues with SDK because it's a big pile of junk. But nonetheless, we're going to take a quick break, folks. Appreciate you tuning in here to the Mission 22-122. We're going to take a quick break and be right back. We are back here at Autoclub, and the field is lined up and ready to roll. But ladies and gentlemen, BC Promotions, Bryan Cooke Promotions, presents the ultimate test of skill, speed, and precision, where the world's best drivers come together, not by chance, but by invitation only. This isn't just another race. This is where elite talent meets high stakes, where every lap matters, every move counts, and only the strongest rise to the top. Handpicked, battle-tested, ready to prove it. BC Promotions, special events for drivers who demand more and deliver it. We are bunched up, ready to roll your front row. It's going to be TJ Ivy on the inside with Terrence Murphy on the outside. Had a good little start to this race. Everybody was feeling a little antsy. Well, they junked it in the back, and let's see if we can get this thing rolling.
Yeah, we'll see if these guys can get it together. They had a pretty good a decent start to this race, a decent green flag run. I mean, with these cars, these are the old Gen 6 cars, so it's going to be a drafting track more than a handling track. So you're going to have that 3-wide race, and it's just going to be a matter if they can stay off each other.
Absolutely. We're going to go green here, middle of the pack. James Mandarud out of Centerville, Texas. Let's hop on board here with the Rabbit Hole Podcast dash cam.
Let's do it.
Green flag in the air, staying on board with James Mandarud in the 10th position as he gets that car rolling in the number 25 machine. What a great shot as they're already going 3 wide. That's the 98 machine. Andy Lewis looking to the middle line if he can get that thing rolling as he's struggling to get it going and finally does.
3 wide in front of him there. That's Brian Matthews on the bottom. Andrew Cowart involved in that as well on the 556 machine.
Oh, wow, look at this shot. The Juicy Spider drone cam is hooked up. Checking out this 77 machine. Boy, Connor Gerard's going to have his hands full picking the paint of the night, and this is going to be one of the favorites here in my mind. That's a great-looking car. You know, got Mission 22 on it. You got Remember the Fallen. Good-looking 77 machine, as usual, from Brian Matthews out of Winter Garden, Florida.
He's always showing up with a sweet paint, whether it's just on a normal average Joe's night or here in the Mission 22 122.
Now, Daryl, what do you see out of the 9? Go ahead.
Yeah, don't ask me if I know anything about Winter Garden, Florida, because I actually do.
Oh, go ahead.
So, it's in
Really?
Florida. Yeah, it's in Florida.
Oh, wow. Thank you,
Oh.
Daryl. Thank you for that.
No problem.
I wish I had the, you know, the more you know. I wish I had that. I would have played that.
Yeah.
Now, Daryl, I mean, it's unfortunate you don't know much about Winter Garden, Florida, but I actually know a bunch about Winter Garden, Florida. I mean, off the top of my head, the first thing I can think about is probably that Winter Garden is a city in western Orange County, Florida, in the United States, located 14 miles west of downtown Orlando. It is part of the Orlando metropolitan area. The population was about 57,000 as of the 2020 census. Wow.
Yeah, I knew all that. Yeah.
Jesse, did
crazy.
you know that?
Nope, no clue.
Well, good thing we taught you that. But we got a good battle here brewing for the race lead. Got 10 laps left to go in stage number 1. TJ Ivy looking bad fast out front, but Terrence Murphy and Michael Harrington, the vets, are going to work on it.
I've heard of Laurinburg, North Carolina. I know that one. That is one I'm familiar with the name of.
Yeah, well, this Laurinburg, North Carolina 88 machine is hooked up here tonight in the Mission 22, 122. And, man, I don't know what it is. I mean, I thought they tore this track halfway down, Jesse.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a time machine here tonight, thanks to iRacing. You know, there's all this talk about they're eventually going to bring a short track here or whatnot in real life, but thankfully, with this beautiful simulator, we get to preserve the history that is Autoclub. And of course, as most things go, everybody hated it until they knew it was leaving, and then all of a sudden everybody loved it.
Absolutely. Now, Daryl, what are your first thoughts of Autoclub Speedway?
It's a track that doesn't provide in real life the most exciting racing in the world. But it's still a nice track. Fast. I don't know. In real life, I could take it or leave it, I think. But in iRacing, it's a lot of fun.
That's a hot take.
I don't know why, but I for some reason I thought you were just going to be like, it's a track, and that was just going to be all you said. And know how to crack.
Oh, that's
laugh.
pretty disrespectful, Jesse, and I'll remember that. Okay.
We're 3 wide right now, though, for the 10th position. John Sheen ripping that bottom line has the Busch Light Mission 22 number 1 machine. Let's check out the Juicy Spider drone cam and take a closer look at the 1 machine of John Sheen.
Drunken Spider's thumbs getting a workout tonight.
Andy Lewis, man, we've seen Andy Lewis all over him. We saw him up front. Now we see him in the back, and he is on the move.
He's not afraid to throw down on that 98, that's for sure. What a shot. Oh, wow.
Oh, this guy's a professional. You see him whip it around here like that?
Yeah, he didn't even have to he didn't even have to try. He's done it so many times. He just knows the exact pitch and trajectory to just get right into the cockpit there.
Oh, my gosh. And then he's going to end it by parking it right on the deck lid, isn't he?
Impressive. I mean, round of applause, everybody, for the expert drone driving.
how does he do that? I mean, you would think the drone would fly off just parking on the deck lid, but apparently not.
I think he's got, it's patent pending, but I believe the feet of the drone have little hooks that can shoot out into the ground and attach to the cars. It's getting challenged in court from one incident where it landed on one of the driver's arms in the cockpit and caused injury, and then another time where it busted a fuel line. But, it's just illegal work.
Oh, look, Robbie Tester in the chat, and he's bashing these drivers. Hey, Robbie, don't you have a league to go kill? One of the biggest clowns in iRacing in the chat here, Robbie Tester, bashing the league.
Oh, no.
Way to go, Robbie.
Oh, no.
Glad to have you out here, though, joining Robbie. Have you found a league, though, to replace your own? What?
Oh, no.
Oh, man, we're looking at almost a wreck between Stephen Blevins
Daryl's like, change the subject.
and Willie Smith. They about took each other out, Blake.
Yeah, well, they're off pace here. Stephen Blevins gets it going in the 16th position out of Linden, Virginia. Skyline on the car. That's not Skyline Chili, though. The other Skyline.
Well,
I prefer the
I can't be
Skyline, too.
surprised Willie Smith's involved whenever I picked him to win.
Oh, we have
Well, I don't think we have a replay, but he basically just came out of board, Jesse, and just went up and hit the wall. And, Stephen Blevins came up and had nowhere to go and just smacked into the back of him. It didn't help matters. But, man, look at this.
Look at this hornet's nest.
Yeah, absolute hornet's
Three
web
wide.
right here.
98 of Andy Lewis. Still back here, he's trying to make moves. Not sure what happened to Andy. I mean, we saw him up front. He fell back pretty quickly. Good-looking car. He needs to find the speed. Look
He'll
at this.
find it. Just give him some time. What a shot.
I mean, the bad thing, though, Jesse, we have the flash on all the way, and it is a bright flash. Andy Lewis is not happy right now. I'll just say that.
Yeah, it is part of the waiver whenever they sign HMS TV is that you may potentially be blinded by cameras and or injured via drone spike.
Absolutely. It's TJ Ivey. He's putting on a clinic out here. 3 to go here in stage number 1. Still leading this race. Let's check out your lap leaderboard. TJ Ivey, 17 laps led. Terrence Murphy with 3.
Now, did Christian Taylor hire any cameramen for this race?
Ooh,
Just curious.
I don't know. We lost a lot of them last night, Daryl. I'm not sure if you saw. Let's take a look. No, actually, I'm pretty sure that we didn't hire any. Oh, my gosh. Never mind.
Oh, Lord. Is that guy planking on the wall?
Yeah, he's leaning over the wall, so thankfully there's none on the track, so we should be. Oh my gosh!
Looks safe.
These guys are wall riding. Is that legal?
The comedic timing there was impressive. Wow.
Wow, beautiful shots here as they go through turns 3 and 4 at the beautiful Autoclub Speedway, the Mission 22, 122. Look out, right hooked into the fence goes the 16. Caution is out.
Oh, no.
Nolan
The 16, he's going to
McClure.
have to find some sleep token to listen to drown his sorrows later.
And Terrence
Look
Murphy involved as well. Let's see this replay here, folks. And first we're going to see if anybody ARCA breaks them. You never know. All right, no ARCA break. So let's see this replay here, folks. Here it is. Oh my gosh.
They're coming to the end of the stage, and we're just going to see Terrence Murphy in that on the 5 on that machine just try to go to his outside with very little room. And yeah, just hooks him. There just was not a lot of room there.
Murphy might have been hoping the 16 left the lane. Unfortunately, he did not. So caution is out. That is the end of stage number 1. So your stage 1 winner, TJ Ivey out of Laurinburg, North Carolina. Congratulations. The 88, TJ Ivey. We're going to bunch him up. Head down pit road here shortly, folks. We will be right back. We are back here at Auto Club, and I think we have our Stage 1 winner of TJ Ivy available for an interview. Let's get him in here.
TJ, Jesse, Blake, and Daryl in the booth. You win Stage 1. How's it feel out there, man?
What's going on, guys? Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in the Gen 6, so just getting back used to it. Forgot how bumpy this track was, but it's been fun. It's for a good cause, so just out here having some fun.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely hooked up. You've led most of the laps here so far, but it looks like you're about to drop the hammer and go green. You're going to be sitting on the front row once again. Wish you the best of luck for the rest of this one, TJ.
I appreciate it.
That's TJ Ivy, our Stage 1 winner, as the field is set. We're ready to roll. Your front row is going to be TJ Ivy on the inside and Chris Mackey on the outside.
It's going to be fun up front here. We got a lot of fast cars vying for these front spots. I mean, your entire top 5 are guys we all know are quick, and there's plenty more behind them looking to make their way forward, too.
Now, Daryl, who are you leaning towards? I mean, if you could re-pick right now, who are you taking?
Oh, I'm sticking with my pick.
Who did you even pick?
Terrence.
Oh, yeah, he picked Terrence Murphy.
I'm
He's
switching to
looking good in
TJ
that
Ivy.
13.
I'm switching to TJ Ivy.
Oh,
I don't care
wow.
what you say. He's the GOAT. Green flag in the air. The Mission 22, 122 is back underway. A good jump there from your leader, Terrence Murphy.
Yep, TJ Ivy, you were close.
Oh, TJ Ivy. Sorry, I was looking at Terrence Murphy. But let's drop back a bit in the field. Take a look at Bryan Cooke's car here. Let's get the juicy Spider drone cam. And, oh, my gosh, Drunken Spider's parked on his deck lid.
What? Oh, my God, he is.
Come on, Drunken. At least get that thing flying or something. Oh, there we go. All right, so here we go. Look at this, number 87 machine. You got the phone number here, 1-800-273-TALK. For veterans there. Mission 22, BC Promotions on the car. Mission 22 on the hood. Got the camo, of course. Bryan Cooke out of Unionville, North Carolina.
Yeah, it's weird seeing the car with, just a bunch of floating logos and no body, but it still looks pretty good.
We got a nasty wreck.
Oh, man, that is bad. Brian
Nobody's
Matthews
backwards.
involved. Let's take a look at what happened. Looks like Graham and Matthews involved in this one. Here it is. Oh, Matthews comes down and right hooks him straight into the fence. Man, Chip Graham is not very happy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one. I'm not sure what the 77 was, thinking there or what he was seeing in the car, but you see the end result.
I think
Well,
he
I
just
think
wanted...
he just saw that guy's name is Jesse and just wanted to take him
Wow.
out. That's my opinion.
That could be it, too. I would want to spin me out, too. I get it.
Well,
Absolutely.
hopefully these guys do have a fast repair because Brian Matthews and Jesse Graham do have a meatball for that accident. So
Now, going back to that incident earlier that brought out the caution, Terrence Murphy was involved, but he ended up keeping his spot, and the car doesn't look bad. So I don't know if Terrence used a fast repair or he just got it fixed up, but he's sitting pretty good in that second spot still.
Yeah, he's got speed. We know that Terrence is going to have speed, and he's doing the most important thing in keeping the car clean and not really getting himself into too much trouble. You got plenty of time. I mean, there's still almost 100 laps left here tonight, so you got plenty of time to take that top spot if you got the speed for it.
Yeah, we're going to rack them up, try it again. So we're going to have another stage here going to the end of lap 72. So still about 45 laps left before stage 2 ends. But been a fun race so far, but time to jump up in the sky here, Jesse, to the one and only Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp. What do you know about this thing?
Oh, man. It gets us the best shots around the track, which it makes sense because... Bubba knows how to spot the best paints out there, being that he makes some of them. If you need a paint, you hit up Bubba Myers Custom Designs on Discord. If you have trouble finding them, just join our Discord, and you can, we'll get you in contact with them. And paint started just $25.
What a great deal. Folks, looking for a paint scheme, you know who to hit up. Bubba Myers Custom Designs. Taking a look, Austin Oliver. You know, this is one of my favorite paint schemes. You know, I'm a big Cubs fan, and I just love seeing this 23 machine of Austin Oliver. You know, he actually he's been racing this same paint, I believe, in the HMS TV Cup Series as well.
It's a sharp ride.
Yeah, Chicago Cubs, one of my favorite baseball team as well. So I do like that ride.
Let's take a quick look at J.D. Sanford making his HMS TV debut. Has the Mission 22 machine, number 22, so you definitely have points for that. You got the number 22, but he should have went with the Mission 22 font, I feel like. Don't you think, Jesse?
Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet if he would have done that. It would have matched really well.
Nonetheless,
but he's got it everywhere else, man.
Yeah, I mean, he put in the work. I definitely appreciate the drivers that put in the work to make the special paints here tonight for this special events. I mean, we know drivers don't have a lot of time, and just spending that extra, 15, 30 minutes, sometimes more, means a lot to the people putting on this race.
Oh, yeah.
For the Robbie Holzhauer fans, he has now gotten his lap back. He was a lucky dog.
Let's go.
So he's already driven past the pace car, and he is back on the lead lap.
Let's frickin' go.
Oh, man, I'm pumped up. I'm rooting for Robbie Holzhauer. I mean, he's got the Rabbit Hole podcast on the car. We may as well take a quick look at the Rabbit Hole podcast dash cam with Robbie Holzhauer.
You're going to have a great view of the entire field in front of him here. He can only go up from here,
Oh, Daryl, I think he's about to pass them all, don't you think?
I think so. I think he's just going to lay back here. And
he's jumping the start is what he's doing. He's getting a Kyle Busch start here. I love it.
He's absolutely going to do that. Yep.
We got Granddaddy Longlegs in the chat. Let's go. Now the party gets started, Jesse.
Oh, my gosh. I am dancing right now.
Jason Rushing in the chat. He is pumped up watching Robbie Holzhauer. Man, he's got all kinds of fans. There must be thousands in the chat pulling for this 84 machine. And look at him sitting back. I love this. He's trying to jump this start.
Yeah, as soon as the pace car is off, he just slams the gas down second gear, just rips the wall around past everybody, and all of a sudden he's leading this race. It's definitely legal. He should go for it.
Now, Jason, I'm not sure how long ago you got here, but Robbie Holzhauer put down a heater in qualifying. He ended up getting third, but he was on the pole for the longest time. He even said, Jesse, if you still have the soundbite, he said, I don't know where that speed came from, but it was definitely there, but unfortunately, it didn't last very long.
Yeah, we've got it live from Robbie Holzhauer after he qualified on the pole temporarily.
Don't know where it came from, bud, but I had it.
And then as soon as he got knocked to third.
Well, that was short-lived.
Field is set. Green flag in the air here in the Mission 22. 122. Robbie Holzhauer licking his chops, Daryl. He's trying to figure out how he's going to get to the front as TJ Ivy leads the pack.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll keep an eye on him. He's our biggest loser right now, down 20 spots because he was involved in that wreck. But we should see him head through the field in no time.
Absolutely. And TJ Ivy, he has been the car to beat as he gets into the wall there. Going to lose some momentum. Here comes Murphy.
Not going to make a dive. He's just going to give him a little bit of a shove. I almost thought that the 5/13 of Murphy was going to go down to the bottom trying to make the pass, but he's just playing it smart. We've got plenty of time to go here.
It's pretty tough to pass on the bottom. I think Terrence Murphy is just going to try to play in the pass on the outside in the corner. If you get stuck down there on the bottom, you'll lose a lot of spots. This is definitely a high-lane dominant track.
How about Brad G, though? I mean, this guy, he's used to running near the back on Thursday nights with the Average Joe Sim Racing League. Well, right now, he is hooked up out of Cape Coral, Florida. He's in the top 10, and he's trying to win it.
He is flying.
Boy, Andy Lewis, this guy's been everywhere, Jesse. I swear one lap he's second, and the next lap he's 14th.
Andy just has a knack to find the TV cameras. That's what he's super good at in that 98 machine there. He just finds a way to get in the picture.
Boy, Douglas Ivy making moves towards the front. He's been seeing TJ lead out all night long. I believe that's his brother. I'm really not sure, though. Maybe somebody in the chat can confirm that. And caution is out. Let's try to find what happened here.
And we are going to see Jesse Graham again get involved in a wreck. He's just going to come up.
Oh, my gosh.
Hit Steven
well, he stops. You know what? It looked like he wanted to hook him. He stopped, and then he said, you know what? I'm going to finish it. I'm doing it. Wham. See this one more time.
We got some audio. I believe it's from Jesse Graham. Not positive.
Really, dude?
What? I hope that's not from Jesse
that's
Graham. Was
Steven
that from?
Linger.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't think Jesse Graham can say "really, dude." There.
Yeah. I thought it was a error in my system, but it turns out it was not.
So it's from Steven Linger. This is why he said that, Jesse, right here.
Yeah, that tracks.
He had the simple line. I mean, a lot of guys would go with a curse word or something. Steven just said, "Really, dude."
Really, dude?
There you have caution number 4 is out here. TJ Ivey still your race leader. Terrence Murphy second. Austin Hobart, haven't talked much about this guy, but he's fast just like he is every week in every league we see him. He's in the 3rd spot.
He's powered by hustle fuel as always.
Dude, I'm jacked up. I actually have
I feel
a
like
shipment.
you have
of,
your
oh, go ahead.
your driver details potentially not showing photos, because I know he has a driver photo where he's holding up a thing of hustle fuel in his picture.
Huh. Well, mine is not working for some reason, so we'll take a look at it here.
I've seen it with other people, so that is weird.
Well, who knows? Well, nonetheless, let's take a quick break. We'll see if we can get this stuff lined out. And most of the guys going to go down pit road. We got a few guys staying out, including Andrew Cowart, Andy Lewis. Boy, the Andrew front row is going to be here, Jesse. So let's take a quick break, and we will be right back. You're watching the Mission 22 122 here at Auto Club.
I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
Todd Gilliland here. You're tuned into the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord channel so you never miss a moment of the action. Did America's crew chief already tell you that?
We are back here at Auto Club. Field is lined up and ready to roll front row. It's a couple of Andys, Andy Cowart and Andy Lewis. They did not pit. Not sure if this strategy is going to work out. We also have Stephen Blevins in the 3rd position out there on some older tires.
I mean, you might as well try it early to see if it's even feasible, so I can't really blame him a whole lot, but Spoiler alert, I don't think it's going to be.
Yeah, Austin Oliver also out there on old tires as well. So your top 4 on old tires, they go into the juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. They're bumping each other here. Not a great start for the field.
Oh, look at the move there from the 88 TJ Ivy. He's trying to take his top spot back quick. He's not wasting any time.
And those fresh tires, they don't take long to get rolling. TJ Ivy's going to pass 4 cars in one corner.
And just like that,
Ooh.
88's going to be back up front. They're getting into clarity on the wall.
Oh, my goodness. TJ Ivy, he just needed to be a little bit patient there. He wanted the lead, wanted it a little bit too quick. Let's take a look, see what happened.
I mean, it looks like the guy was just not giving him any room, and he didn't.
He was just a little. I understand he has fresh tires, but he was just being a little too aggressive there. Thought he could clear everybody, and tried to do a slide job, Blake slide job, and it just didn't work out.
And that slide job really wasn't even that close. It's just, I mean, he has the fresh tires. He would have got around him there probably by the end of the backstretch, but unfortunately, TJ Ivy's going to have to fix that thing up. Austin Hobart going to take over the top spot from the hustlefuelshop.com number 74 machine.
Yeah, Stephen Blevins and Andrew Cowart, unfortunately, both have meatball flags. They may have a fast repair, but still very unfortunate for those two.
Let's see this replay from Stephen Blevins' view here. Boy, they're like 4 wide, nowhere for this poor guy to go. Just stuck where he's at. I mean, nothing he could have done.
Yeah, we've got TJ Ivy's radio here.
Yeah, that was me. That was my bad.
Admitting fault for that one.
Hey, at least he admitted it. I mean, he's just being a little over-aggressive. He's feeling pumped up. He's been the dominant car, but the good news is we do get a fast repair, so he's going to get that thing fixed up and then back out there. So we got Ivy, of course, going down pit road. Hobart, our race leader, briefly down pit road he goes, and then Oliver, Lewis, Blevins, Smith, McClurgs, both all down pit road as well. So basically everybody who didn't pit before is down pit road, and then a few others that crash.
Yeah, they decided that old tires was not the meta. They're gonna come get some.
Yeah, well, MK in the chat says, wow, nothing like taking out the leader. Well, I mean, the leader might have had a little bit of something to do with that, but hey, nonetheless, I mean, these guys, they're trying their best. You know, sometimes stuff happens. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Daryl Young Jr. just sent an HMS TV membership. And who got it, Daryl?
Inferno the Fox.
Oh, wow.
What a name.
That guy loves HMS TV. I tell you what, he is a diehard fan.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Congratulations.
he's now got the golden handcuffs, as you call it. He is stuck.
Stuck here forever. That's a membership you have to renew for the rest of eternity. So Daryl's going to spot you the first month, but you're on your own the rest of the months, right, Daryl?
Yeah, that's correct. And you also have to pay 10 years in advance. So
Yep. So you can go ahead and send me a PayPal. You know, I'll hook you up.
yeah, we'll do the math. 12 times 10 times the monthly membership. That's a lot of money, but so it's okay.
And in the chat, looks like Corbett Raker, who is an AI driver, if you haven't heard, he said the 8 and the 49 are best friends, and they're going to be starting right beside each other. So I'm not sure if that's sarcasm. There might be some bad blood between these two, but it's going to be fun to see because I know Judge John Mathis is not one you want to mess with.
I was about to say, if the 8 messes with him too much, he might have to make a ruling here.
Boy, look at this.
Oh, we got Christian Taylor in the chat.
Who's that?
He's my best friend. Who do you think?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's the guy that gets like top 20s every week on Monday night, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
correct.
that's me. He gets top 15s.
Well, Christian Taylor, good to see you in the chat as the field is bunched up, ready to roll. I mean, we had a clean race going there at the start. These guys getting a little bit antsy here lately, but it's all in good fun because oh my gosh, the 556 just smokes the wall. Oh, and he towed it. He's done.
And he towed. Yeah.
Boy, I think he was hoping the broadcast. He was hoping the broadcast didn't catch it, but we're going to show it. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Cowart. What is he doing here, Jesse? He's warming up his tires. This is what we call a fail. Slide job. Oh, poor
It
guy.
didn't look bad enough for him to tow. I guess it was out of embarrassment.
Yeah, more of an embarrassment deal there, I think, Daryl. But nonetheless,
God.
we're bunched up, ready to roll. Field is set. Pace car is into the juicy spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. John Sheen, your race leader.
Good Lord. Doug Ivy needs to get up there. He was looking at the 5 next to him there on the restart. He wasn't even up there next to the 1.
Well, you know, when one Ivy disappears, the other one appears. Now, Douglas Ivy out of Laurinburg, North Carolina. I assume they're brothers. I'm not 100%, but looking pretty good. He's up to the 4th spot. These guys getting a little bit racy here. Is John Sheen out there on some older tires, I believe.
I have to imagine they're related. The odds of 2 Ivies from the same city racing in the same race on purpose in iRacing would be kind of crazy as they battle side by side for the lead here.
Well, let's see if somebody in the chat can
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, this guy's getting a little racy. But, hey, does anybody in the chat know, is Doug and TJ Ivy, are they brothers? I'm like 99% sure. But nonetheless, we are door to door. John Sheen trying to hold off his teammate, Terrence Murphy, for the race lead.
Look who's coming into the picture again. Douglas Ivy on the bottom, going to make it 3 wide.
Oh,
Look at this 3-wide battle for the race lead down the backstretch. Here comes Chris Mackey.
And here comes Chris Mackey.
Mackey gives a push. He shoves the one machine out front, then goes down to the bottom and says, I'm going for the lead.
This is exactly why we didn't see Terrence Murphy make a pass on the bottom earlier. It's just so hard to pass.
Yeah, and my pick to win. Chris Mackey is hooked up right now.
Yeah, I bet he is your pick to win. Yep.
Boy, John Sheen's throwing slide jobs out there. He's doing everything he can to hold that top spot, but Chris Mackey is hooked up. He is the quickest car out front, it looks like. Slide job! Exactly. Great battle, though, still. Now we are back to single file. Let's jump up to the Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp, folks. Looking for a paint scheme? You want to look as good as these guys on track at Bubba Myers Custom Designs on Discord.
I'm going to get me a new Bubba Myers Custom Designs paint. Probably going to get me a Craftsman truck painted here sometime soon.
Justin Day in the chat says, hey, that's my best friend, the number 9 of Chris Mackey. Yeah, Justin Day and Chris Mackey, they go way back, Jesse. Best friends.
Oh, yeah, the best of friends.
You know, I actually saw
They've
pictures.
never had any issues.
Oh, yeah, I actually saw pictures. I'm not sure if you saw those in the Average Joe's general chat, but yeah, so it was Chris Mackey and Justin Day in the same picture, and they were like hugging and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they were real pictures.
They had matching tattoos and everything.
Oh, yeah, no AI involved at all. Justin Day
None.
does not like AI. He doesn't use it for anything.
Hates it.
But Chris Mackey looks to the outside here for the race lead. Look at this. You could throw a blanket over the top 6, and here comes the 74 of Austin Hobart in a rocket ship.
Is that your pick to win too, Blake, the 74 machine?
They're going 4 wide for the lead here.
Oh, boy.
My
It's getting
pick
fun.
to win, Austin Hobart looking to the inside.
Got some bump drafting action going on.
Boy, Hobart, he pit on that last caution, and he just drove through the field here. Now he's kind of plateaued out, but Chris Mackey holds on to the race lead as he throws the slide job for the top spot here. Lap number 45.
As we see his picture there on the bottom, I incorrectly thought that it was Darrell Waltrip from that tiny little picture.
I can't believe
the other week.
And when you said that, I thought you were kidding, but no, you were dead serious.
Well, it's such a small image on my screen that the hair, you know, kind of looked like him.
Wait a minute. No, that's actually Justin Day in that picture with Chris Mackey.
Oh, what?
Hey, Justin
Wow.
Day, can you confirm, is that you in the picture with Chris Mackey here? Let us know in the chat. Let's drop back in the field here. Austin Hobart's door to door. These guys throwing slide jobs all around and crossovers.
Holy. We do have some beef on the radio between Doug Ivy and Brad G. Let's take a listen in. Doug Ivy first.
Hey, G, I'm not your brake.
Oh.
Yeah, well, hit the gas then.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Ivy gets into the wall there. Or not Ivy, sorry. G into the wall here. He's going to lose a lot of ground.
Yeah, that's some karma there telling Doug Ivy to hit the gas, and then he immediately gets in the wall, gets dragged back. That's kind of crazy.
That's unfortunate. Well, we're glad you got the radio thing working here tonight. Always good to know what's happening over the radio. And how about this Rabbit Hole Podcast own Robbie Holshouser up to the 12th spot. Let's hop on board. Check out that Rabbit Hole Podcast dash cam with Robbie Holshouser.
What a view.
He's definitely making his way through the field. We saw him restart way back there, and he's already up to P12, just picking off these guys one at a time. So good job for him.
Oh, I think he's got this race in the bag. I mean, he's already basically won it, don't you think, Jesse?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what do we say? 10th or 11th is the new first? You just take the first one off and you're good to go?
That's how
Yeah,
you do
that's
it.
what happened to me last night.
Oh, you did get 11th last night, Daryl. Congratulations.
Well, yeah.
Thank you.
He won the race.
Chris Mackey, though, feeling good out front, still holding off John Sheen. Man, good to see John Sheen. I tell you what, he shows up to these events. He doesn't really show up to the average Joe Sim Racing League races, but in these events, he's always out front.
Yeah, man. What is just an inside thing? We were picking people for the All-Star race in real life, and I believe it was you that said you picked Christopher Bell because he can only win races that don't matter.
Yeah, that's
Do
John
we have
Sheen.
a similar situation with Chris Mackey here and John Sheen?
Yeah, John Sheen, he might be the new Christopher Bell, but hey, Jesse, in the chat, Blake Hewlett says that is cool. If that's going to be a thing going forward, I better not talk over the radio. So, yeah, you're going to have to watch what you're saying over the radio because it may appear on air.
It is true. And don't be afraid to let the cuss words rip. Thankfully, we have the technology to bleep that out. So if you really got to let your emotions go, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Thursday night, we're going to have no problems getting that because I think the poor race control AMR, he hears, oh my gosh, he's dead.
God.
Oh my. Man, this has been a rough race for Jesse Chip Graham. Let's see this
Golly.
replay. Oh. Here it is, Jesse. Take a look. Oh.
Yep. 15 just goes up into, I believe, Bryan Cooke there. We have radio from the 87 here.
Not clear.
Short and sweet.
This is
The
just
iRacing
typical-
catchphrase right there.
This is just typical of any Jesse that I ever see race on track. Just constantly getting wrecked or causing wrecks. It's horrible luck.
Here it is. On board with Bryan Cooke.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the 15 might have thought he was clear. Well, like Brian said, he
Let's
was
play it
not.
again.
Not clear.
There you go.
Not clear.
Well, we got some guys with some damage. Looks like the 16 dragging something underneath that car. So we're going to take a quick break, folks. Rack them up. Try it again. Chris Mackey, your race leader here on lap 55 out of 122. We'll be right back.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish. We are back here at Auto Club. Looks like most of the field goes down pit road. Connor Gerard in the chat letting us know the top 11 stay out. Everybody else went down pit road for some tires, Daryl.
Yeah, what are we needed for if Connor Gerard's just going to give all these updates? Like, what are we doing here?
Honestly, Connor makes my job so easy. It's honestly impressive. But Bryan Cooke looks to be either the first one on the new tires or the second one. We'll have to keep an eye on this 87 machine. He was just involved in that incident. Let's see if he can get that car up to the front with these fresh tires. Well, Thomas Meeks in the chat, Daryl. What do you know about Thomas Meeks?
Oh, he's my buddy, Thomas Meeks. What a great guy. Runs the Wise Owl Wash Cup Series on Monday nights.
Oh,
I love Thomas Meeks.
Field is set. We're ready to roll. You're going to see that pace truck head in here going towards lap number 52.
Nope.
Oh, we are delaying the caution there. Not sure why. Going to delay the caution. James Mandarud crashed under caution potentially. Let's take a look here, Daryl. Got something on my log. Let's see here. Mandarud maybe even stops or spins it out. I don't know. Let's see here. Well, he just pulls over. So
Nope. Race control is saying right now that he accidentally delayed the restart.
Well, that's unfortunate. Going to delay this here. Start it again. No harm, no foul here. AMR under race control here tonight. Chris Mackey on the front row. He's going to be on the inside with the one machine. John Sheen on the outside.
And while we're under caution, since Thomas Meeks is in the chat, I want to break an announcement, if you don't mind, to Thomas Meeks. Thomas, I will be racing Monday night. So
man.
Watch out, Thomas. I will be on.
Oh, no.
Jesse, is that a threat?
It sounds like it. I mean, I'd watch out if I were him.
Yeah, well, we're going to drop the hammer and go green this time. So right now, we're not even halfway done with this one on lap number 53. 6th caution of the evening. We haven't really had huge wrecks. I mean, we've had a couple hard wrecks, but only a few cars involved in each one.
We'll see if they can get it cleaned up. A couple guys have dropped out of this one already, so smaller field usually makes for cleaner racing, but it's a tough track. We got basically a drafting track race, pack racing happening with these Gen 6s, so you got to be confident with the guy next to you.
Yeah, we got 19 cars still on the track. The rest of the field is junk, but the pace truck is going to pull off. They're going to enter the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag is out.
Good jump there from Mackey on the inside line as the field goes by. The flag man waving that green flag. Going up top is Chris Mackey. Right on his back bumper is the 5 machine, Terrence Murphy. Great shot on board with Chris Mackey out of Ackworth, Georgia. He's leading this race, and we are still clean and green. Time to check out the view from up high in the sky. Bubba Myers Custom Design Blimp. Let's drop back, though, in the field. We got a good battle here, door to door for the 9th spot.
Good battle.
Rabbit Hole Podcast dash cam on board with Brad G. He's sitting in the top 10 trying to go to work on the 98 machine of Andy Lewis, who has been all over this racetrack here tonight.
I was waiting on you to say it. The man who finds the camera in the 98. Trying to find that speed he had early on in this race. He's kind of been you know, going between that 8th to 10th range for the most of this race. So he's trying to pick it back up a little bit.
Yeah, the Winter Garden, Florida native Bryan Matthews sitting in 12th. Here's a 43, gets a little tight. He's going to have to get off the throttle, and he's going to lose a couple spots.
That bottom lane just does not have anything on the top line right now. These guys running around the top are able to pass people with ease, it seems like, and it makes it tough whenever you're trying to go for the lead or something, because you know you don't have the preferred line no matter where you look at it.
And a big shout out. Oh, go ahead, Daryl.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say that, absolutely. That's why we see Terrence Murphy just chilling in P2. Chris Mackey doing a great job guarding the top lane. And Terrence Murphy does not want to go low again because he can get stuck in losing spots. But go ahead, Billy.
I was going to say, part of me wonders if these guys may be saving a little fuel. I mean, Murphy, he's not really trying to pass your race leader. Maybe he's just holding on to that draft, but who knows? We still got a long way to go here. We're in stage number 2 with about 15 laps remaining here in stage 2.
Thomas Meeks in the chat says, I ain't never been scared of no Daryl Young. What do you have to say about that, Daryl?
He has a horrible memory because he is going to get annihilated Monday. And Connor Gerard actually says Jesse and Christian might have to look out for Daryl.
Yeah.
Same with Tucker. I disagree with Tucker. You know, he's going to be the absolute chalk Monday night.
Oh, no.
John Sheen still sitting in the top 5, though. Good night for John. I mean, he didn't start the best. Well, he's found the way up front. Let's take a look at your HMS TV Hard Chargers. Brad G in the 10th position, holding the top spot right now.
Yeah, Brad G, John Sheen, the only 2 in double digits here on the Hard Charger board, running good so far here tonight.
Most impressive one on there, honestly, probably Chris Mackey. I mean, he's your race leader after starting 10th, gaining 9 spots. I mean, you can't do any better than that.
He's doing a great job of holding his spot, too.
Now look at Brian Murphy. He goes for a pass on the bottom, and it looks like he does really good. He gets all the way up there next to the P2 car, but that bottom lane is just going to slow him down, and watch him just fall all the way back to P4. That just shows you how horrible this bottom lane is.
Yeah, Bryan Matthews. I mean, this is the first time he's been up here. He's trying to get up top, sick of getting freight trained. He's going to throw that block there, and I don't blame him. Let's take a closer look at this number 77 machine. I think we looked at it earlier, but we'll take a look at both these cars as you got the Budweiser number 8 machine right beside him. These two door to door duking it out for third.
2-for-1 special.
GC Spider drone cam cutting no corners here tonight. Beautiful car here. Bryan Matthews cutting no corners with that paint scheme for sure.
Yeah, he is
sharp ride.
He is going to pull off the slide job that time. He is now up to the P3 position. Let's see if he dives it low again on Terrence Murphy. He's going to decide not to. Doesn't look like this yet.
Man, Hobart's going to rip the wall here. He is on the move. I tell you what, Austin Hobart's not worried about saving tires. He is flooring that thing as early as he can.
Who needs tires?
Look at that. He is not sitting in line. All these guys are content with where they're riding. Austin Hobart says, I want to win this thing. Get out of the way. I need some hustle fuel. Oh, no!
That Budweiser number 8 machine saved it, but, oh, at what expense?
And maybe a little premature caution, which I don't blame race control there. I mean, it looked like there was going to be a pile up, but there was not. So let's take a look here. We know the 8 machine involved gets sideways. Michael Harrington. Here is our replay. It looks like the 3 just kind of comes down in front of the 25. What do you think, Jesse?
We'll have to take a look at that again. It looked to me like the 25 had a surge into the corner, or the 3 checked up. One of the two. And I'm not sure. It just got the 3 a little loose, which sent him up into the 8.
Yeah, the 25 machine definitely punted the number 3 up into the number 8. It was definitely an accordion effect.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, 25 went in hard, but there's really no reason for him to believe, I guess, the 3 was going to come all the way down to the track there. But, hey, nonetheless, just another racing deal. Unfortunately, that brings out caution number 7. We're on lap 61, so that's not going to be the end of stage number 2. Now, Jesse, if you're leading this race, I mean, what do? Do you go down pit road, or do you stay out there to try to get some stage points? There's still a long way to go, though, here for stage 2.
Whatever happens, it's a sinking feeling when you stay out as the leader and you see everybody else come down behind you. Looks like most of the field going to stay out here.
Yeah.
Makes it easy on Chris Mackey.
Looks like about 9th on back, mostly going to pit. That includes Michael Harrington, John Sheen, Brad G., Bryan Cooke, and Stephen Blevins.
We'll see how it works out for those guys.
I mean, I definitely like it for the guys back there in 8th or so. I mean, you get the fresh tires. You really got nothing to lose. So now, I mean, they're probably going to get a lot of stage points because they're going to have about 8 or 9 laps left before the end of the stage. So, I mean, they could potentially get up into the top 3, really.
They just got to play their cards right, and you're right. They can get some good track position here. I don't know. The tires definitely matter. We saw that when we had those 4 guys earlier stay out at the front of the field on the old tires. They got passed real quick by that 88 right there, TJ Ivey, trying to make his way back forward after having a little situation with the wall earlier. But, you know, tires definitely matter. Just you got to still get through the traffic is the more important thing.
And in the chat, Jesse, Connor Gerard giving out his finalists of the paint scheme of the night. And I kind of like it this way. I hope Connor does it this way in the future. Let us know the finalists, and maybe we can show off these cars more, see what our fans think. Here's the 88, TJ Ivey. He is one of these finalists here tonight. Has a Master Sergeant Ivey on the car there, I believe. So got Vet Tix on the car. Good looking in number 88. One of the other finalists here tonight is the number 8 machine of Michael Harrington. Let's take a closer look at this one as well, Jesse.
It's a classic ride there.
Yeah,
nothing crazy to it. Nice and simple.
Yep.
What's interesting is Connor added the number 1 machine to the list. Connor earlier this race said the 88, the 8, 25, 77, and the 9, and now he's adding the 1 car. Interesting.
Well, it's great to see. I mean, Connor's always watching. When he sees a paint, he's like, oh, I forgot about that one. He's not going to forget, or he's not just going to drop it. He's going to add it to the list and do the honorable thing. Connor Gerard is digging this number 1 machine of John Sheen. Take a look under the hood, Jesse. Is this thing legal, you think? Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
Is that a turbocharger right there on the top?
That's a nitrous bottle.
It's a Hemi.
Absolutely. All right, we're not going to say anything, though. We're not snitches.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Yeah, we were muted, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, we're back here at Autoclub looking at John Sheen here, folks. Field is bunched up and ready to roll. Chris Mackey, still your race leader. You got the 77 of Brian Matthews right there on his outside. But the 9 and the 77 also the other finalists. So the finalist for the paint of the night is the 88, 8, 77, 9, and 1. So we got 5 finalists. Connor Gerard's got a while to go, though, to decide who wins this.
Remember, whoever wins paint of the night gets a free premium package from HMS Cinematography.
Oh, I forgot. Damn it, Jesse.
Yeah, you got work to do after this race, bud.
Oh, the pace truck is in. Field is set. Green flag in the air. Mackey shoots off like a rocket ship. He might just leave the field.
He gone.
Right behind him, though, is the number 5 machine, Terrence Murphy. Scored as the 13, but we're going to call him the 5. Looking to the inside, Murphy is sick of following this number 9.
If he's going to have a shot, he's got to do it now.
He better hope he clears him, and he's not going to do it. I don't think it's going to work out, and he better cover up as quick as he can, as that freight train up high is going to be heading up there shortly.
He's going to try one more time. He's just going to send it in. It's just not going to be enough. He's going to slide up, get tight, and that's going to leave the door open for Brian Murphy to take over that. Oh, no, never mind.
Now, Daryl, that's like the 3rd time you've called him Brian Murphy. I was going to let the first couple go.
Brian Matthews. I apologize.
Unreal.
Unacceptable. But TJ Ivey, he's going back through the field. I mean, we saw him leading this race early on. Went to the back. Now he's up to 11th. Let's see if he can keep on climbing.
I do know Brian Murphy, so that's where my confusion is.
Get it together, Daryl. Good Lord.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Look at this beautiful shot. This is the Rabbit Hole Podcast dash cam with TJ Ivy in the 88 machine trying to get back into the top 10 here in Auto Club.
If I want his brother around right now. Doug Ivy in front of him there in the 33.
Ripping it around. It's an Ivy battle for the 10th position. Is TJ going to cover up? Not going to have enough quite yet.
Yeah, look at Michael Harrington. If you can get a view of him, he is flying through the field. Watch him dive it here into turn 3. Man, he came from probably 10. Look at this. He's trying to make a 3 wide. Not going to quite do it.
He came down pit road last time by, didn't he?
Yeah, look at him go.
He is on the move here in a rocket ship.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
That was close.
Getting a little antsy. We may see an incident here if things keep going the way they're going. We have 6 laps left to go. And stage number 2 is Chris Mackey, still your race leader.
The way that 8's driving, I don't know if he'll be able to hold on to it. That's a fast car right now for Michael Harrington. He just got to... Unfortunately, he's at such a disadvantage here.
Well, I mean, Jesse, there's only like 60 laps left or so. I mean, it is go time, right?
Yeah. Well, 6 to go in the stage. That's the more important part.
Well, yeah. I mean, stage points are very important here tonight, right?
Definitely. They account for so much.
Well, Terrence Murphy, he's going to give the 9 machine a shove here. 5 laps left to go in stage number 2. These guys feeling racy here out front. And here comes the 3 out of nowhere. We haven't seen him all night long. Willie Smith to the front.
My pick to win. He's still alive. Finding himself in the top 5 now.
I feel like he does this every week. Daryl, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the Average Joe's Racing League. I know you filled in a time or two, but Willie Smith, I mean, every week by the end of it, he is out front, but he never qualifies up front. Half the race, he's just hanging out in the back. And hell, he's going to get door banged there by the 74.
That's why I picked him. He finds a way. Every race, doesn't matter where, what car, he just finds a way to the front.
It's honestly impressive.
Meanwhile, Michael Harrington is our new race leader. He easily cleared Chris Mackey and Terrence Murphy, and he is out there all by himself.
Yeah, 4 laps left to go. I mean, he's got the fresh tires. He did pit on that last caution, and you can tell as the 3 of Smith gets into the wall, we're good to go, though. Here's a replay of the pass for the lead here real quick. Take a look. So Mackey was leading this thing. Well, Harrington just goes right by him here, throws. Well, I thought he was going to throw a slide job, but no. Mackey tries to side draft him and ends up slowing himself down, and that's what gives the 8 machine the race lead.
He going.
Man, Mackey's falling back out of the clean air, and now he's back to 4th as we got a side-by-side battle for 2nd. The 5 of Murphy gets into the wall briefly. I think we've learned something, though. I mean, after watching Michael Harrington just drive away from these guys, tires are important here tonight for sure, because Murphy last pit on lap 61. Matthews pit on lap 50, and Murphy and the rest of everybody pit on lap 33. Two laps left to go here in stage number 2. How about Judge John Mathis sitting inside the top 10 out of Mooresville, North Carolina?
Been a solid night for him. He's been kind of sneaky. Haven't talked about the judge too much tonight in that number 49. Look at this 3-wide action, though. Bryan Cooke getting passed there by TJ Ivy on his way back up to the front.
Yeah, Bryan Cooke feeling pretty racy right now in the 13th position. Let's see if he can make some moves. Let's hop on board in the Rabbit Hole Podcast dash cam.
Sun's starting to set here at Auto Club, boys. Love to see it.
Getting dark. Last lap around here for stage number 2. Michael Harrington with a huge lead. He's the first leader to really leave the draft out front. How about this battle?
Willie Smith on the high side. You got Chris Mackey there putting it on the door of the 74. Hobart. Austin Hobart. I think he just chucked a can of hustle fuel at the windshield of Andy Lewis. I don't know if the 98's going to be happy about that.
Yeah, Austin Hobart. I mean, he's probably drank about 4 or 5 of them since, the last stage.
I think the only reason that Cocoto, Minnesota has a post office is so that they can deliver Austin Hobart his hustle fuel.
Well, there it is, the end of stage number 2. Michael Harrington gets the job done here in the Mission 22 122. You know what? Let's go ahead and get him in here for an interview before his pit stop here. I'm sure Harrington's available. Yeah, I think I got him right here. Well, Mike 93, I assume that's him, right?
Only one way to find out. I think you're right.
Mike, it's Blake, Darrell, and Jesse in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you bring home the stage 2 win. Has to feel pretty good. Them fresh tires were looking bad fast.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Obviously, a little unfortunate with teammate here. Give me 1 second, guys. Pace car middle one. Sorry about that. Yeah, it feels good. And, clean air is going to be king, obviously, tonight. And that top lane is really, really good. So, obviously, fresh tires got us the track position. So, probably put some more tires on it. We got a couple more. So, we should be good for the end here. And maybe we can keep it out front.
Jesse, what else you seeing out of this number 8 machine?
I mean, you used the strategy to your advantage to get the lead. You were able to be the first person we've seen tonight kind of take off from the rest of the field. You think maybe the strategy is going to set you back later in this race? I don't know what the tire set strategy is looking like for these guys. I don't know how many you have, but you think you might be in a worse spot for it winning the stage, potentially?
No, I got 2. I got 2 more left, so I'm probably going to take a set here, and then what I'm probably going to do is I could still have 1 for a late race yellow or anything funny that could happen. So, no, we should be in good shape, to be honest. We got 4 for the night, so I don't know. I kind of, when we got spun off of Willie's nose there, I think he got dive bombed. It was just kind of one of those things. I think we'll get blessed with track position with the fresh tires, and I think we might be all right as long as we can just keep it up front and enough fuel in it. So I guess we'll see what happens.
All right, Michael. Well, hey, if we see you heading down pit road, we'll send you back to your team. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, guys.
Michael Harrington, our stage 2 winner, going to lead the pack down pit road. The entire field heading down. We're going to take a quick break here. Really not much action to watch in iRacing anyways down pit road. So we'll be right back. Don't you touch that dial, though. Got 32 watching. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in a moment. We're going HMS TV side by side. We are back here at Auto Club. The field is bunched up and just about ready to roll. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Mission 22 for our veterans. The hardest war isn't fought abroad. It's the invisible battle at home against trauma, injury, and isolation. But you don't have to carry that weight alone. Mission 22 stands shoulder to shoulder with veterans and their families. We offer personalized, no-cost recovery programs, health coaching, and support networks in all 50 states. We don't wait for a crisis. We talk with you through every single step of recovery. We need your help to keep these life-saving programs completely free. You can save lives by donating today, joining a local challenge fundraiser, or becoming a community ambassador. Support the war at home. Visit mission22.org to donate or join the fight. The pace truck is in, ready to roll. Matthews in the lead. You got Sheen on his outside. Green flag in the air. They're dooring each other.
Hold on to it, boys. Don't junk it before the checkered, or not the checkered flag, before the start-finish line. They almost got tangled up there. They keep it straight, but I believe we've got some tire strategy getting these two out front, right?
Yeah, we got Daryl. I sent Daryl down pit road. I mean, he kept stinking up the booth. Daryl, you got any news about the action on pit road?
Yeah, action on pit road. Yeah, the leaders on that restart did not take tires. They took gas only, and it's going to cause Terrence Murphy to easily take the lead. It looks like for the first time in this race, he's been set P2 the entire race. Not anymore. Terrence Murphy to the point.
Yeah, Terrence Murphy. Actually, he's led 3 laps here. Now it's going to be 4. So, like you said, though, he has been in second most this race. But interesting strategy from Brian Matthews. But I kind of like it, Jesse. I mean, we don't expect this thing to stay green. You kind of want to keep that extra set behind the wall, don't you think?
We've seen how much it can help when we watched Michael Harrington come out of nowhere to win that stage after he pit there. I mean, it was only a handful of laps before the end of the stage. So if I'm out here, I'm definitely keeping one in my back pocket if I can.
Yeah, I think right now you want 2 sets of tires. The rest, I mean, 1 is not enough for this race. So if you were stuck with 2 when that caution came out, it's probably worth staying out. But we got a 3-wide battle out front for the race lead. Terrence Murphy up top here with Austin Hobart trying to lead his first lap. Not sure if he had it at the line, Jesse.
Doesn't look like it. All he needs to do is throw a couple more cans of hustle fuel at the 13, distract him a little bit, and this lead will be his.
I'll tell you, one man not worried about saving tires. That is Austin Hobart. He's trying to take over this top spot as these guys starting to feel a little bit more racy with 44 laps remaining here in the Mission 22-122.
Love to see it.
Yeah, Terrence Murphy
look
comes
at
down
this.
and cuts the air off.
Oh my
of
gosh,
Austin
Bubba
Hobart.
Myers is up in outer space, folks. As these guys ripping it around, we are way up here. My goodness, Bubba.
Are those little ants the other cars? Oh my
Yep.
God, there is.
And we got Judge John Mathis swerving all over the track, but Terrence Murphy holds on. But if you folks just tuned in, we got one into the wall there up top, but we're still clean and green. But just tuned in, $550 donated to Mission 22 from tonight's race here. So big shout out to all our drivers who showed up for this one, and another big shout out for Bryan Cooke Promotions for making it happen.
Absolutely. That's what's the most important about this race. We can talk all day about the battles and everything, but all that money being donated to a great cause. Oh, we got a massive wreck in the back.
Look out. Arc brake coming in. Oh, horn to the wall goes the 77. The extra set of tires won't matter for Matthews, Jesse.
What a wallop.
Austin Oliver in that Cubs machine here goes for a ride. Let's take a look and see what happened. Gets into the wall there, comes down the track, and there you have it. Man, Holzhauser never touched the brake.
Yep, we've got audio coming in from that 23. We have it here.
AMR, that's on me. You don't even have to look at it. I have the wall.
Oh my gosh. Boy, that Rabbit Hole Podcast 84 machine, Robbie Holzhauser absolutely smoked him. Really nowhere for him to go. Let's see this from one more view here. We obviously got to check out this Rabbit Hole Podcast dash cam here with Robbie Holzhauser. Here it is, Jesse.
Oh,
He at least got off the throttle. Now, I don't think he touched the brake, so he's feeling a little nice, but not that nice.
No time to stop, hardly.
Yeah, we got 3 meatball flags on the board right now. Stephen Blevins, Brian Matthews, Blake Matthews, and Brad G. All with meatballs.
You know what I'm going to do?
Christian in the booth
For
with us
each
tonight?
meatball, we've got... for each one of the meatballs we got there.
It's like playing the bells when somebody passes away, except it's the air horns when you get a meatball.
It's either going to be the air horns or the classic Discord I went with the air horn.
We're going to stay here. This commercial-free break is brought to you by Hutchinson Motorsports TV Labs. Jesse, what do you know about HMS TV Labs?
About as much as I knew about Trackhouse Labs before the Conor Zilic truck was out there at Watkins Glen, which is about zero. What do you know about it, Blake?
Well, you know, I sent Chad to work. I said, Chad, look, you only race like twice or 3 times a week for us. I mean, are you even doing anything else throughout the week? I said, throughout the week, you need to come up with something and do something useful. So Chad finally got to work here, and I've got some information about HMS TV Labs. Best labs in the business, by the way. But let me pull this up for you folks here. Take a look. I'm going to read this off. This comes from Chad White, who is the operational manager for HMS TV Labs, but it said HMS TV Labs operational breakthrough announcement. Our capabilities as a motorsports media lab reach far beyond the broadcast booth. HMS TV Labs is proud to unveil our latest over-engineered, questionably necessary innovation, the Mobile Content Stabilization and Emergency Meme Deployment Unit, also known as the MCS-EMDU-01, a custom-built response vehicle designed to assist creators, streamers, and race-adjacent chaos responders. Daryl, what do you think of HMS TV Labs?
It does sound completely necessary, and I'm glad that Chad White took the time from not racing to create that and to come up with that phrase for you to read off. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm here for it.
Man.
You know what else is amazing, though, Jesse? I mean, so I paid Chad White's entry for tonight, and I'm looking at the board, and I'm not seeing a Chad White entered.
Yeah, I think he just decided that he wasn't going to show up tonight. It wasn't anything outside of his control whatsoever. He just didn't want to race.
Well, that's what you get for firing him. I mean, if you fire the guy, he's not going to show up.
Well, so, I mean, yeah. I mean, I fired him, and he's not showing up. Now he's really fired.
Yeah.
Like double fired.
Right.
But yeah, this caution-free break brought to you by HMS TV Labs. Your front row, though, it's going to be Terrence Murphy in that 5 machine on the inside with the 8 of Michael Harrington on the outside.
Yeah, my pick to win on the point is going to be able to restart and clear this field, hopefully for my sake, since he is my pick to win. I don't know how y'all's picks are doing, but mine's number 1.
Oh, mine's number 2 right there. I got Michael Harrington in the number 8 machine as the pace truck is in. Field is set. Go into that juicy Spider restart zone here in Auto Club. Green flag in the air.
I mean, you guys are bragging about you guys being first and second, but I mean, Willie Smith restarted that one in P11, which we determined earlier is actually where the winner is.
That's a good point, Jesse, but don't look now. How about TJ Ivy? He is right back into the top 5 here, sitting in the 5th spot. They're going 3 wide.
Holy.
Why Terrence did not cover the top line, I have no idea. Here comes Michael Harrington on the outside for the lead. Big mistake by Terrence Murphy, not covering the top.
He's going to look to throw a slide job here at the corner. Does he have it? No, he does not. Harrington holds on for now at the line. Michael Harrington, your race leader.
Chris Mackey is going to give him a bump down the trial here.
Andy Lewis not afraid to send it 3 wide. He dives down there in the bottom. He's side by side for the lead with Terrence Murphy.
Andy Lewis, what is this guy? I swear, he's in 15th one lap. Turn around, look up, he's in 2nd.
You know, I bet what happened is during that last caution, he got in his pit stall and ran outside and talked to his neighbors out on the cul-de-sac, and they told him that he just needed to put the pedal down and get up front, and he listened to them.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Andy the other day, Jesse, and he was telling me how his dad talks to him after races, and let's just say his dad gives him some hard love about his racing skills.
Some people are tough love people. Some people need to be coddled. Maybe Andy Lewis is just a tough love guy.
But Terrence Murphy taking back the race lead here as Daryl was questioning his positioning. Terrence Murphy, he just messaged me, Daryl. He said, tell Daryl to shut up.
Yeah, well, he had some help to get back up there for sure, but with Chris Mackey, not sure if they're teammates.
Whoa.
Maybe you could fill me in there. But Terrence Murphy just absolutely, I apologize for questioning my pick to win as he's still leading this race.
Andy Lewis is just
Yeah,
in a
actually,
rocket ship. Go ahead.
I actually got the message from Terrence as well, and I believe it directly said, "Tell that idiot loser Darrell Young not to question me anymore."
Yeah,
Andy
we'll
Lewis.
wait to see what he says in his post-race interview in Victory Lane about that to see if that's true or not. But Terrence Murphy's still going to lead this race.
Andy Lewis, though, he's giving it all he's got. He is not concerned about saving tires. He must be roasting those babies as he's going into these corners, probably flat-footing it to the apex.
I'm gonna start calling him Andy TV Time Lewis because he's found a way to get it no matter where we're looking in the field.
These guys getting antsy back there. Looks like Andy Lewis going to drop down to the apron. Can he get that momentum coming up the track? He's kind of running the Phoenix line right now, Jesse.
Yeah, he's taking the shortest way around. He studied in math class. He's trying to use it here on Autoclub racing surface. It's not working too well, though.
Looks like he's going to get some help from his good buddy Austin Hobart in the 74, giving him a shove down the backstretch as the 88 does the same up top.
Holy moly. What a fight we've got up here.
This
is some of the best racing we've seen all night, and we still got a lot of laps to go. There's about 35 laps to go. This is a lot of fun. As the 74 Austin Hobart goes in the grass. He's going to get a bill for that.
Oh, yeah.
Mercy.
Man. Landscaping is not happy. They're already standing at Austin's Hobart. I don't think he's getting a bill, Daryl. I think he's going to get a whooping.
Yeah, something.
Still clean and green, though. Hobart mows the grass a bit here as Terrence Murphy holds on to the top spot. 98 machine still right there behind him. And Jesse, Crystal Rife is playing Stardew Valley.
Let's go. You go get him, babe.
Door-to-door
they're
battle.
doing each other for the lead while we're talking about my wife's gaming preferences.
Oh, somebody's into the wall up back here. Big damage from Judge John Mathis. He's jumped.
This could be related, could be unrelated. We had Doug Ivey come over the radio a couple laps ago here.
49, you're blinking.
Uh-oh. Well, he's not blinking anymore, Jesse.
He probably wished he was blinking whenever he hit the wall. Maybe he wouldn't have the damage, but he's dropped back to 17th now.
Yeah, speaking of dropping back, Andy Lewis might be paying the piper for roasting those tires on the bottom line, Jesse. He goes from second to sixth in about half a straightaway.
Well, he was on TV. That's what he's most worried about.
These guys getting antsy. They're going three, maybe four wide right now.
What a mess. Are we at Daytona or are we at Auto Club?
This is crazy. Ryan McClurg rounding out this pack here. He's in the 13th position, but they're all racing like it's for the win right now. Let's hop on board in the Rabbit Hole Podcast Dash Cam.
Look out, Andy.
Man, from hero to zero, Andy Lewis. But don't worry, I'm sure he'll find his way up there again.
At least he looked good doing it with that paint, I imagine, as a Bubba Myers Custom Designs paint job on that 98. He at least looked fast and was fast for a few laps.
Here comes the 88 of TJ Ivey. They held him in the back as long as they could. Well, now he's knocking on the door. Ivey might be one of the favorites to finish this race out.
Yeah, your pick to win, Blake. TJ Ivey doing really good in P2 right now.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've stuck with him from the start. I mean, it's been a rocky road here, but I knew TJ could do it, and he's going to finish this thing out in that Vet Tix number 88 machine. Here's his brother, Jesse. What are you seeing out of Douglas?
He's figuring this thing out, man. He's found his way, I think, the farthest up he's been tonight, following his brother here to the lead. Look at the move from the 9 of Chris Mackey trying to take the lead back over potentially here. You're looking for a slide job.
Mackey going from 5th to 2nd here. Let's see if he can get back up to that top line, Daryl. We know that bottom line can kind of get you freight trained.
Yeah, he's going to go from 5th to 2nd and probably back to 5th here. It's just not good to try that by yourself. Here he is again. You're going to see him go all the way up to Terrence Murphy, but he's going to drop back. Everybody's going to go around on that side.
These tires starting to wear. Things are going to get antsy, Jesse. I'm guessing we are not going to stay green the rest of the way these guys are racing.
I believe we've been green long enough that fuel might be a question if the green flag stays out. So I have to keep our eye on that as this run continues to go. There is the chance they keep it green here to the finish, so we'll have to watch out.
Yeah, most of our leaders.
If they do keep it green, they do not have enough gas to make it the rest of the way, according to my math. But, oh, we got a wreck of the Cubs car again. Nope, not yet. He saved it. What an incredible save.
There you go. That is the number 23 machine of Austin Oliver. His mom is a big diehard fan of HMS TV. She loves when I say junk.
Daryl just hit the fans at home with the Mike Joy jump scare.
Thanks, Daryl.
Yeah, I apologize. Listen, you guys are giving me a lot of hate tonight, and I feel like I'm third wheel on a date with you two. You know what I mean? Okay. All right.
Terrence Murphy still leading this thing, but Daryl brought up a good point, Jesse. These guys cannot make it on fuel. They pit about 21 or so laps ago. They've only got about 40 laps in the tank, so you do the math here. If you're trying to split this in half, you probably want to pit soon, but again, I'm not really banking on them staying green, so I'm probably staying out there till the end.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if you're running towards the back anyways, maybe you try to short pit, but I don't know if you even gain much of an advantage because the draft being so crucial here, you know. It's a hard decision.
Yeah, you're going to want some teammates for sure. I mean, maybe if 4 of you go down pit road and can stay together, it'll pay off. But for now, we're watching Terrence Murphy hold off Douglas Ivey in the second position. You've got John Sheen third, Stephen Blevins back up to fourth, and then Michael Harrington rounding out your top 5 as they battle side by side.
Look at this. We got John Sheen on the bottom for P2. Blake, your pick to win. John Sheen trying to take that second position.
Yeah, well, no, he's trying to get around my pick to win of TJ Ivey.
Your pick to win is trying to get around your pick to win?
Yeah, but for now, though, the race leader, Terrence Murphy, since I picked him to win, he has looked bad fast out front.
Yeah, you wish he was your pick to win. You cannot claim him, sir. He is my pick to win. He is going to win this race.
He definitely has a good shot. He's got the track position, which is the main thing here tonight we've learned. But here comes the 8 machine. Don't count out Michael Harrington.
The 3 car.
Oh, my.
Willie Smith. Jesse's pick to win. Oh, boy.
See this replay. McClurg involved. Here it is. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Mackey kind of lucked out there. He could have got right hooked easily. Narrowly avoids that incident. And it looks like Willie Smith, Ryan McClurg are junk here tonight. Got any radio chatter here from that one, Jesse?
I believe we've got something from Willie Smith here.
I really appreciate it.
Uh-oh.
I believe it was probably a little sarcastic.
I don't know. He might be serious. What do you think, Daryl?
No, but I will say this. That was some of the worst net code I have seen in a long time. Willie Smith had no business going around like he did. I don't know if you have the replay again, but that was awful net code for Willie Smith.
See if I can find it here. One moment here. We'll go to Willie Smith. Check out this caution. One moment. Here it is.
Yeah.
He missed him. See this slow here, folks.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the worst netcode I've seen in a long time.
Oh, we actually had the Juicy Spider drone cam flying around there when this happened. Look at that. He's not even close. Oh, man, that is horrible.
Absolutely.
And there you have it.
We got the entire field coming down pit road for service. And this could be their last stop of the night.
Yeah, I think you take 4 tires here and you're good to go the rest of the way. But HMS TV Labs didn't pay us enough, folks. So we're going HMS TV side by side for a short break. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. We are back here in Auto Club, and Jesse has been going to work doing some editing, a lot of editing on this radio chatter. Jesse, what do you got?
Yeah, we've hot off the press from the radio of Willie Smith. Safe to say he was not happy after that last wreck.
I race everybody clean, and I mean it's yeah. Race everybody clean all night.
He's upset, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, Jesse, what do you think those beeps were?
We'll leave that up to people's imagination.
Well, it looks like the field's wrapped up here, ready to roll. I'm not shocked everybody taking 4 tires. I think you'd be kind of foolish to take 2 tires at this point. 22 laps remain. Terrence Murphy, your race leader, with Michael Harrington right on his outside. This has been a familiar sight here tonight.
I think you still want to keep a set of tires in the tank, though. 22 laps is a while.
Absolutely.
If we have a caution with like 5 laps to go or so, you might want to have a set of tires to at least maybe take right sides or all 4. I think you'd have an advantage over anyone that would stay out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thought. Even if it's a green-white checkered, I mean, you could potentially see some tires making some moves. 'Cause, I mean, this is a big track here at Auto Club. But we're going to have to wait and see how this works out. We're going to have 22 to go once we drop the hammer and go green. This is caution number 10. Appreciate everybody tuning in. You're watching the Mission 22, 122 here at Auto Club, racing for a good cause as a pace truck is in. Field is set to the Juicy Spider restart zone. They go. Green flag back in the air.
Waving his heart out up there in the flag stand as Barney always does.
Look at these shots here. We got one on the track here, Jesse. I hope they don't hit him. Oh, my.
Oh, look out. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Willie might have caught him there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if he did, oh well. We'll hire somebody else. But look at this guy. He's leaned over. He's pretty safe there.
I like to imagine him leaning up on the fence like the... paint me like one of your French girls style, just one arm tucked up underneath while holding the camera.
And well, Terrence Murphy feeling good about his race lead. We'll hop on board with him as here comes the number 8 machine once again, Michael Harrington. Boy, this is like a regular Thursday night, Jesse. You see Murphy and Harrington 1-2.
Murphy, Harrington, TJ Ivey in third. All these guys have led a good handful of laps tonight. It's still anybody's race with 20 to go coming up here.
Good to see TJ Ivey back up there, and we know he's got the speed, but it is tough to pass once you get into this top 3 because that clean air is very dominant when you're that race leader.
You might just have to give somebody the bumper, honestly, going into the corner. Just get them up, get their car upset a little bit, get them up into the outside wall, slip right on by. Might be the only way to pass.
Or just dump them. Just right hook them, Jesse, into the
wall.
Or
that.
I think I see rain on the track, actually. I think they're going to have to call this race.
What?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
No, we have the rain tires tonight, Daryl.
Okay.
How about Steven Linger, though? I mean, we really haven't seen much of this guy, that Linger Lurs number 91 machine, involved in an incident or two early on. He's back rolling, but he's dropping all the way to the rear.
Out of Cherryville, North Carolina. I know so much about Cherryville, it's not even funny.
And the cherries,
too, actually.
Cherries are to die for.
Yep.
How about Andy Lewis? He's trying to get back up to the front. We've seen him up front. We've seen him out back. Right now, he's about right in the middle of the field. Oh, man, I'm getting a bunch of texts. Who is this? Oh, of course, it's Drunken Spider. He's just dying to show off this number 33 machine, Douglas Ivey. He is a driver for the Juicy Spider Studios. Let's take a closer look at this Mission 22.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Robbie Holzhauer.
Oh, no, get the drone on it quick, Drunken.
It's a caution.
Take a look. Actually, the drone, he's got another drone back there. Here it is. All right, let's take a look.
Wow. So skilled.
That's going to be Brian Matthews just going up and wiping him out. Absolutely.
Wow. Let's see this replay one more time here, folks. We're going to stop it here, and here is the Juicy Spider drone cam. Actually, it's right there. Let's play this. Slow motion.
Ooh.
So here it is. A 77 comes up the whole track. He says, come here, Robbie. You're a loser. I'm going to junk you. Wham! Just hooks him. And then down into the 91 he goes. And look at this traffic. That Drunken Spider's flying around. I mean, guys are wrecking everywhere, and Drunken Spider's just avoiding it. This is impressive.
I don't know how he does it. He's so impressive with that drone.
Just great shots all around. Well, caution is out. That was short-lived there under green. I don't think anybody's going to pit. I mean, that was just too short of a run. But going to make things interesting nonetheless.
Race control is calling that a net code incident between the 74 and the 77. I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I think technically netcode hooked Holzhauser, but I mean, I think he was coming up to hit him anyways. But nonetheless, you know, we're going to rack him up, try it again. We're just in the booth. We're not making the calls, which is probably a good thing. I mean, people don't really get that mad at us. They get a little mad, though, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Jarrett Bolton in the chat says Blevins is being real vanilla, but showing that he's gaining or slowly gaining spots. So yeah, keep an eye on Stephen Blevins. I mean, he's a real quiet driver on track, but I mean, he's sneaky fast. He actually won the championship last season in the Average Joe Sim Racing League. It was on a good pitch strategy, but I mean, he had speed that night as well.
Yeah, he's always up front in that 51, which you have to be in order to win a title. So he did that in the trucks, and now he's showing some good speed in the Gen 6 and the Average Joe's Thursday nights races.
Yeah, but I'll tell you who's really showed some speed. Mine and Daryl's picked to win here tonight. Terrence Murphy, your race leader.
He was my pick too.
Oh yeah,
I was
going
to
to
say. Not only was Michael Harrington Blake's pick to win, but Blake's pick TJ is going to restart P3. Blake's pick Chris Mackey P4, and Blake's pick Stephen Blevins P5.
Yeah, it's crazy. My 5 picks to win are in the top 5. I mean, I think I got a real good shot at this race, don't you guys think?
Wow. I think so.
But it's been a fun one for sure. You know, the Mission 22, 122. If you're just joining us, folks, we have, or we'll give it to Bryan Cooke, has provided $550 with all the entries here tonight, has given it to Mission 22 to help support that cause, folks. Check them out, mission22.org, if you're feeling generous and want to support a good cause as well. Anti-mortem in the chat says, Murphy wins, I'll drive into the lake and not get out.
Yeah, that's not a great comment. I don't know.
Now we have to find out who that is.
Somebody not a fan of Terrence Murphy.
Yeah, well, the field is bunched up, and we are ready to roll here tonight. Keep your eyes out front. Your race leader, Terrence Murphy, trying to hold off his buddy, Michael Harrington.
We do have some audio from Terrence Murphy. I'm not sure if it's relevant to anything. Let's take a listen.
Justin Day's going to be pissed.
All right, well, it's good to know. I will note that in my notebook, Jesse.
Yep. Again, not sure if it's relevant to anything, but he did say it.
Well, the field's bunched up, ready to roll. Jesse, it's your turn to take a screen.
Let's do it. Lap 107 of 122. We're getting down to the wire here. It could be the last restart. We'll have to watch and see. We'll find out together.
Yeah, before Jesse takes some green, I forgot which restart this is going to be, but Connor Gerard, thankfully, in the chat says this is going to be restart number 11. Jesse.
Thank you, Connor.
Yeah, I mean, I would lose track if it wasn't for Connor keeping track for us there in the chat. Pace truck going to take the hard left turn. The fans are standing up, and we're getting ready to watch them go green. One more time here from Autoclub into the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air.
Door to door they go. Darrell, drag race for the race lead as Murphy holds on for now. Ivy looking down to the high side.
Yeah, absolutely. Ivy just went up a little bit and barely clipped Michael Harrington, and that's going to cause Harrington to be a little slow, and TJ is going to take over that P2 position. And TJ is not going to be afraid just to send it here. He's not going to right now. Michael Harrington says, I want my spot back. He's not going to quite clear him, though.
Yeah, TJ Ivy does the smart move, goes down, kind of squeezes him there. He says, I am not letting you throw that slide job. Ivy holds on to the second spot as Harrington gets back in line for third.
We have a spinner on the track. That's Austin Hobart.
Take a look here at this replay. Austin Hobart's been an up and down night for sure. Oh, my gosh. He just got junked. Brad G got into him. Let's see this replay one more time. Well, maybe go a little slow motion here. Wham. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think Austin was expecting Brad G to be that low since Brad was on the high side. You can kind of look at it. But Brad's just following the car in front of him, so he's really not all that low. Austin's going to come up and hit him, and he's going to go and cut the grass. It's going to be another bill.
Yeah, just kind of a tough racing deal there. Nonetheless, door to door they go. That brings out caution number 12, as Connor Gerard would say. So we're going to rack them up. Now you start thinking, Jesse, I mean, we've had a couple cautions since everybody pit. I still don't think you go get tires. I mean, we've hardly had any green flag racing, so I'm not sure how much it would help at this point.
Yeah, I do have to agree with you. It's getting to the tough part of the race where you're not really sure what the best call is because you don't know how many cautions are going to fly. If they keep pacing, your tires aren't going to help you any, you know?
Yeah, it's in the chat. Stay Coated, which is Justin Day from, what's the name of his paint shop? Jesse, do you remember? Carbon Coats, sorry. Carbon Coats, Justin Day. He says, tell my best friend to beat these clowns. He's talking about Chris Mackey.
Again, Terrence Murphy earlier.
Justin Day is going to be pissed.
So we're going to see if Chris Mackey can get up there and make Justin Day not pissed.
Oh, yeah. We'll keep an eye on this for sure. We had a one-taker down pit road, Bryan Cooke. He's trying something different. I don't blame him. Probably getting 4 fresh tires, as well as Austin Hobart. But the bad news is they're going to have to restart 18th and 19th, and I'm not sure it's going to be that big of an advantage.
Yeah, there's only going to be 9 laps to go when they restart. That's not a lot of laps, especially since we could still see another 2 cautions. If we get another 2 cautions, that's only about 3 laps of green flag racing. It's going to be very hard to get back up there, but you got to try something. I agree.
Here is Bryan Cooke, still working on some damage maybe. Who knows what he's doing? Maybe he's just getting a drink or he's in the bathroom. Who knows?
Could be.
We're going to rack them up, though, once again. This is going to be restart number 12 here in the Bryan Cooke Promotions Mission 22, 122 laps around Autoclub Speedway with these Gen 6 cars. Now, Jesse, what's going on the channel here tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, of course, we got the HMS TV Cup Series going to be going to Charlotte for our longest race of the season, miles-wise. Going to be at Charlotte. Blake's excited. He loves long races. He wishes they could all be full length. If it was up to him, he'd be here for 4 hours every Friday night. But we told him, Blake, that's silly. We don't need you to be broadcasting for that long. You need to save your voice. Yeah, so we do half length cup races. So it's going to be a good time. I won't be home, unfortunately, but trust me, as soon as I do get home Friday night, I'll be doing all the points calculations and stuff and getting real nerdy.
Well, I will say, yeah, Blake, I just want to say, I will be racing tomorrow night at Charlotte, and I am going to make the show. Well, it's questionable who else is going to be able to make the show, though. We'll see.
Huh. Well, I wonder why you would mention that.
I don't have a reason to. I just figured I'd mention it because not everybody's going to make it.
Yeah, no. Notably, 4 people didn't from last week.
Yeah, one of which, Frankie Barroso, actually.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's wild.
But again, we're racking them up here, and we're about to drop the hammer and go green. Restart number 12, going to be Stephen Blevins restarting in that 4th spot. Let's keep an eye on this 51 machine. He can be sneaky fast. As you can see in his picture, the King, Richard Petty, taught him everything he knows about sim racing.
Yeah, from Linden, Virginia, your pick to win that 51. Stephen Blevins going to start on the outside of row number 2, but Terrence Murphy is going to lead this pack to green from the inside. TJ Ivy on the outside, Michael Harrington, Stephen Blevins, and Chris Mackey is going to round out the top 5 as the pace truck pulls off the track. And the front row goes to the juicy spot and restart zone. Green flag is out.
Seeing that restart live from the Rabbit Hole podcast dash cam with Stephen Blevins. And believe it or not, Daryl, you know, Richard Petty's career, he actually started with sim racing. Can you believe it?
I did hear that. Yeah, I'm actually privy to that information. A lot of drivers did get their start here, and Richard Petty is one of them. He actually was the first one to really go from sim racing to real life racing.
Yeah, I think he won the first E-Coke championship. But meanwhile, Chris Mackey is up to the third spot. Don't count out this number 9 machine. I mean, we see him up front every week with the Average Joe Sim Racing League. He just usually doesn't finish the job to win, but can he get it done here tonight? Going to be 10 laps left to go. Now, Jesse, when do you make that move down to the bottom? I mean, we know you get freight trained if you get caught up, but you eventually have to go for that pass. Oh my gosh!
Oh, we're gonna see a wreck here.
Oh, no, Andy Lewis is
Andy hard into the wall.
Oh man, poor Andy Lewis. Really, nothing he could have done. Let's see this replay as caution number 13 is out. Here it is.
Just a really tight 3 wide up there.
Oh.
We'll get a better view of it, I'm sure, shortly for our viewers. But man, just a tight 3 wide coming out of the corner.
Slow this down a little bit. Here's Andy Lewis on the bottom. So you see the 8 kind of doors Blevins up top there. Then Blevins comes down the track. Unfortunately, right hooks the 98 of Andy Lewis, and the rest is history. Oh my gosh.
If we can get one, I'd like to see the Rabbit Hole podcast dash cam on the one of John Sheen. He was in a tough spot on that one.
Go ahead, Jesse.
Yeah, you see, he's like, "Oh, I'm good." Oh, there's a car in front of me sideways. Whang!
Look at that picture there. Well, John Sheen.
Yep, that's
great shot.
Something.
Let's see the Rabbit Hole podcast view from Austin Oliver. He took a licking as well.
I'm getting word that you're really also going to want to see the cockpit of Brad G. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I can't wait for the viewers to see this. This is my vote for replay of the night right here. Oh, all right. Man. He just got right through. That was so close.
The seas parted.
Absolutely, they did.
See this from an outside view for Brad G. Here he is making moves here. Brad G out of Cape Coral, Florida. Goes to the inside. He says, "Get out of the way, losers. You can wreck each other, but I'm going for the win."
Oh, we got breaking news. Look at the people who decided to pit for their last set of tires. Terrence Murphy, TJ Ivey, Andrew Lewis, Douglas Ivey, Judge John Mathis, John Sheen have all pit. This is incredible. Brad G, actually, we just saw him get through that wreck. He is going to restart from the from the front row as our leader. This is going to be really interesting.
Yeah,
We're going to restart with 6 laps to go.
Yeah, I mean, the good news for G is he's got like 10 guys behind him on the older tires to kind of be that buffer between the new tires. And you know, these tires aren't going to be that much better. I mean, yeah, it's been maybe 20 plus laps, but a lot of them have been under caution. So I definitely like Brad G's chances right now. I mean, I don't know if he's going to win it, but I think he's definitely going to finish better than he was running before that wreck.
Yeah, I mean, he is your pick to win, Brad G. And look at, he's already up there and going to restart P1. That's incredible. I mean, this is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Blake really knows how to pick him.
He absolutely does.
Now, Jesse, who would you rather be right here? Would you rather be Brad G out front right now with these old tires, or maybe Michael Harrington or Terrence Murphy with the 4 freshies back in 8th and 9th position?
If we were going back green maybe on lap 120 for like a green-white checkered, I think I'd rather be Brad G. I still think we're going to be going back green here about 5 to go or so. I think that's enough time for the fresh tires to show the difference. But there's only one way we're going to find out.
What about you, Daryl?
Oh, it's good. I'm actually still going with Terrence Murphy. Michael Harrington did not pit that caution, so he actually has old tires. He's been out for 17 laps. So Terrence Murphy is actually the first one with 4 tires, and he's going to restart on the inside. So he is going to absolutely just send it on the bottom of the racetrack every single corner. But I actually like where Austin Hobart is. He's only been out there for 6 laps on his tires.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to restart P2.
Yeah,
so
that's
I
good.
actually really like where your pick, Austin Hobart's sitting right now.
Yeah, I mean, really, though, like 109 was Austin Hobart's pit lap. I mean, he's got the track position. I think Hobart is going to be a strong contender to win this race as long as he can get that good restart. If he can keep that high line and keep the 7 of Brad G underneath him in turn 1, he might have a shot to take over this lead.
Well, I think Brad G is going to clear Austin Hobart on the restart, but Austin is definitely just going to send it probably on the bottom or the top side. But we'll see here.
Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards being in this front row, especially the 74 of Hobart with just like pretty fresh tires and having this track position. But nonetheless, pace truck is in, field is set, roll into that juicy spider restart zone. Brad G, your leader, green flag in the air here in Auto Club. Oh, they're junking it.
Oh,
still green.
They're going to leave it green, too.
Good call there. Just a one-car incident there down into the infield. But we're going to keep our eyes on the number 5 machine. Terrence Murphy actually lost a lot of ground, Daryl. He is off pace. He's toast. Oh no, never mind.
Oh.
Caution number 14. Boy, I think that caution is just what Brad G wanted to see. Let's try to find out what brought that one out.
I know Bryan Cooke. He was involved.
Oh, he just gets ping-ponged around.
Yeah.
8 kind of shoves him up the track, and wham! Oh, my gosh!
Oh.
Bryan Cooke is dead.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a hit he took.
So what happened well before that caution is on the restart. We know Terrence Murphy had the fresh tires. He started behind. Oh, let's watch this again, actually. Oh, wham. Oh, tough break. But the guy that started in front of Terrence Murphy had old tires and just did not go. And that caused Terrence Murphy just to kind of, unfortunately, go in the grass a little bit.
Here it is.
All the way now.
Ping pong right there, and look, this is the deadly part. Oh my gosh! Now Brad G gonna hold on to that race lead. It's gonna be probably pretty close to a green, white, checkered, maybe 2 laps and then the checkered flag, but so Brad G's going to hold on to the lead. Then you're going to have Austin Hobart and Robbie Holshauser in the 3rd position on this strategy. Let's see if this plays out for Robbie Holshauser. Look at that beautiful Rabbit Hole Podcast.com number 84 machine. Into the top 3 he is. Let's see if Robbie can make some magic happen. I mean, he had that magical speed out of nowhere during qualifying. Let's see if he can do the same on this last restart.
Yeah, we were thinking he had a chance at the pole for a little bit earlier tonight. He was fast in qualifying. It hasn't translated all that much for him in the race, but he's up here at the right time. It's the time to be fighting for the lead.
Now, we saw Terrence Murphy. He fell all the way back to like 15th or so after that restart, got tangled up in that spin there on the start. Well, this caution kind of gives him a small chance, but he's back in 12th. It's going to be tough to make up all those spots in just a few laps.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little too tough for him. Your pick to win, Blake, Terrence Murphy back there, the 13 machine. It's just not going to be enough, I don't think.
No, Daryl, you picked him.
To win. Your pick to win that 13 machine. It's just not going to be enough.
Black flag, though, for Michael Harrington. Not sure what happened. Must have been speeding down pit road. So Harrington going to try to catch up to the field. I think he's asking for a black clear. Not sure if he'll get it or not. But Nonetheless, we're going to rack them up here, try it again at the Mission 22 122 here at Auto Club. Now, Jesse, who are you, like from now, who do you think is the favorite at this point, just with all the scenarios going on track?
Well, before when you asked me and there was going to be about 5 to go, I didn't think it was Brad G. Now that we're coming towards what's going to be basically a natural green-white checkered, I think the race is the 7s to lose. I mean, there's always a chance that Austin Hobart can time the restart perfectly and be on his outside and race him down into turns 1 and 2. If he can do that, the 74's got a decent chance, but we all know how hard it is to time a restart on iRacing, so my money's on the 7.
Yeah, well, Hobart's got 11-lap fresher tires.
Yeah.
Like, how big of an advantage do you think that is?
I think it's a big advantage. I think. Oh, you're asking Jesse. I apologize, but I'll go ahead and answer for you.
Yes,
I think this is the 74's race to lose. He does have 11-lap newer tires, and Brad G will most likely clear him on the restart, as we've seen every restart from the leader. But Austin Hobart is going to have plenty of time to dive down there and take the lead.
You guys are both wrong, because this is the 84 machines of Robbie Holshouser's race to lose. He's going to win it from third. Field is bunched up. I am pumped up. I just slammed some Hustle Fuel, which I got at hustlefuelshop.com using HMS TV as the discount code. But we are racked up and ready to roll. You're going to see that pace car get out of the way. We got a score to settle here in the Mission 22 122 pace truck heading in right now. Racked up, ready to roll to the juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. Gonna be a green-white checkered if we don't junk it.
Big if there, Blake.
Here comes Austin Hobart. He's going to actually take him to the outside, Blake.
Oh, no!
There it is.
We saw that coming, man. Brad G, I mean, to be fair, Hobart was there. Brad G tries to throw the block a little late. Let's see this replay. Man. Yeah, 74's there. G comes up and unfortunately right hooks himself. And so that's going to hand the lead on over to Ryan McClurg, who from 4th takes the race lead. Robbie Holshouser into the 2nd spot.
Yeah, Brad G was actually moving up the track as they were entering the corner, which you're supposed to turn left. I understand he's trying to block, but man, it was just way too late.
Yeah, just unfortunate. I mean, Brad G, he's racing for the win there. He knows he can't give up that outside line. Well, unfortunately, pays the price for it. But Michael Harrington out here, he still has a black flag, I think, from earlier. So I think he's trying to get it cleared. Not sure race control is going to oblige. Now, Jesse, I mean, right now, looking at the board here, you got Ryan McClurg and Robbie Holshouser in the front row. Last pit on lap 105. The 3rd position, though, you have Douglas Ivy, last pit on lap 114. So you got 9-lap fresher tires for Ivy. What do you think his chances here starting in row 2?
I think they're super good because he's most likely going to be starting right behind your leaders. So he's going to have a good jump on whoever's on the outside, and if he can find his way to 2nd place, then fresh tires are surely going to help him out. I think the 33's got a really good chance here.
Yeah, and he's not even wearing a visor, Daryl. What do you think of that?
Yeah, he's locked in. He hasn't blinked at all, even under caution here.
My gosh.
You feel like he'd blink under caution, but no, absolutely not for Douglas Ivy. I do believe now he is in the best position to win this race.
Kind of freaked out right now.
Yeah, there are 2 attempts at a green-white checker. This will be our first attempt.
Yeah, first overtime attempt. So we're going to have one more if these guys wadded up. Now, Daryl, what do you think the odds of us getting to the checkered here before another yellow are?
We're not getting to the checkered on this first attempt. We will go to a 2nd attempt. That's my guess. And HMS TV Sportsbook has the chance of us making it to the white flag on this first attempt at a plus 400.
Oh, Daryl, I'm putting $100 on that. I think we're getting to the white flag. I'm putting $100 on the plus 400 odds. Submitted.
Jesse?
What's up?
Okay. I'm just kidding. Do we make it to the white flag on our first attempt at a green white checker?
I think we will. I think these guys have seen so many wrecks that they're just gonna take their time. I apologize. I was distracted. We had a driver in the 98 of Andy Lewis trying to negotiate to get his laps back. He was apparently sent to pit road due to internet connection issues.
That is
tough,
unfortunate.
Yeah, sorry, Blake. I agree with you. I know what you're about ready to say, but I agree. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. If you have connection issues, iRacing will send you to the pits, and it's kind of not really fair just to let someone get their laps back, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to agree with you. Again, I get it sucks, but at the end of the day, I mean, you can't just give people waiver rounds, unfortunately. But nonetheless, we're going to rack them up, though, again here. Me and Jesse are thinking we're getting to the white flag. Daryl's thinking no way, folks. Let us know in the chat. What do you think? Are we getting to the white flag? Are we going to see another green-white checkered? Your front row, it's going to be Ryan McClurg in the 43 machine. Really the first time all night we've talked much about him. But out of Worthington, Kentucky, he's trying to set the pace and win the Mission 22, 122.
I actually have a parlay going. Not only do I have a bet that we don't make it to the white flag, but Douglas Ivy winning this race. I have a parlay.
Oh, my gosh. What are the odds on your parlay, Daryl?
That's the plus 600.
That's a good parlay.
Oh, sorry. Minus 600.
Well, I have a parlay on getting to the white flag and Robbie Holzhauser winning this race. That's a plus 1250, Daryl.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
I'm going broke. Field is set here. Is this going to be the last restart of the night? The Bryan Cooke Promotions Mission 22 122 pace truck is in. On your feet, off your seats. Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air here at Auto Club.
It's just how I thought. The 33 Douglas Ivy follows the leader right past second place. Holzhauser was sleeping at the wheel of the 33 with one car to beat here.
Douglas Ivy with the fresher tires looks to the inside. He's not going to have enough speed to get the job done quite yet. He needs to fall on a line, in my opinion, here.
And look who's back
so.
in
We're gonna
P3.
Oh,
Terrence
no,
Murphy.
He's getting some
we
help
thought
here.
He was.
Oh!
Wow, whoa, there's contact.
Ryan McClurg just turns left and almost junks him. We're still rolling here. McClurg still dooring him. Douglas Ivy coming out of turn 4, trying to take over the race lead.
The 43 knows this is his only chance to win is to get some contact going. White flag gonna fly. We gonna have a finish here.
Man, Ivy had a good shot, but Murphy ditched him and pushes McClurg out front, going into one.
Whoa.
McClurg throws a block.
Oh my gosh, Terrence Murphy looking to the outside. He's gonna cross over to the inside of the 43. They're wrecking in the back.
Down the backstretch for the final time. Door to door, Murphy just smokes him. Going into turn 3 for the final time. Gets a shove from the 33 of Ivy. Terrence Murphy out front. Ivy into McClurg. Out of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air. Terrence Murphy is going to win the Mission 22 122.
He gets to make his own trophy, Blake.
Man, I tell you what, he must be sick of printing himself trophies. Terrence Murphy gets the Grid Gold trophy. You know, in case you didn't know, folks, Terrence Murphy owns Grid Gold.
Well, $100 going in his pocket and making himself a trophy for this race as we see the fireworks going off on the backstretch here at Auto Club. Incredible job by my pick to win, Terrence Murphy.
Well, Ryan McClurg just gave him the finger. So $100 goes to Terrence Murphy. McClurg brings home $20, and Douglas Ivy brings home the $10 here. And let's check out the chat. Connor Gerard's going to let us know who the paint scheme of the night is. We're going to take a quick break, gather some drivers, do some interviews. Folks, we just raced for a great cause, and we'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. You're going to want to listen to these interviews here in just a moment. We are back here at Auto Club, the Mission 22, 122 in the books. Terrence Murphy brings home the win, but we got some interviews to do. We're going to start with our third place finisher here of Douglas Ivy. Okay, I put him in a channel and then he left, so
well,
all right, I'm not gonna dig around for him for an hour. So we're gonna start with our second place finisher, Ryan McClurg. Ryan, Blake, Daryl, and Jesse up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Hey, you bring home the second place finish there. You had a shot at the win, but looked like Murphy got around you there on the last lap or two.
Yeah. I think they was ganging up on me there a little bit. I was trying to door bang him there a little bit, slow him down, but I couldn't slow him down enough. And I think he had maybe about 5 or 6 laps fresher tires, which I don't know how much that actually meant here or not, but yeah, he did. He ran a good race. He ran up front all race, but I felt like my strategy. I was trying to stay in the back as much as I could to avoid the chaos, and then when it came time to go, I went, and it worked out pretty good though. I had a good race.
Yeah, I mean, definitely worked out for you. Like you said, you were kind of hanging out mid-pack, sometimes in the back, but when it mattered, you were right there, and you ended up putting it on the podium. Now, Daryl, what were you seeing out of this 43 machine of Ryan McClurg?
Yeah, Ryan, just good job and congrats on finishing P2. And just saw you basically avoid wrecks when you need to avoid them, and be up front and not make any mistakes. And just, is there anything? I know you just kind of talked about it already, but just feel like there's anything else you could have done to try to get the win? But if not, still P2 is very impressive.
Yeah. Well, if my son could have stayed in it, and we could have helped each other with the draft. I didn't have too much help there. I think them guys are teammates in another league maybe, but now right there at the end though, Murph got in behind me and pushed me to the front past Ivy, but then he just dropped down and just went around me. He had a little bit fresher tires, but yeah, he's he's good too. So he's, he deserved it probably. Like I said, he run up front, the whole race, or a better part of the race, and but congratulations to him and Ivy for finishing third. But yeah, I'll take a second. That feels pretty good. So.
Jesse, got any final words for Mr. Ryan McClurg here, second place finisher?
No, I just got to say, good job finishing second. Congrats on Hard Charger if either of the guys in booth with me didn't say it, and we'll see you next Thursday night, most likely.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Hey, before you head out, though, Ryan, got any shout-outs for our fans watching at home?
Well, all the fans for coming out, watching us, and tuning in. We appreciate that, and of course, my son. We kind of strive to help each other and make each other better, and obviously my wife for letting me do this. So she's a good woman. I'm lucky to have such a forgiving and loving, caring wife.
All right, that's the way to stay out of the doghouse right there, Ryan.
That's right. I think I sucked up enough.
Well, hey, congratulations, putting it on the podium here tonight, taking a little bit of cash home as well.
All right, thank you guys. Y'all have a good evening.
You too. Ryan McClurg, our second place finisher, feeling pretty good. He showed up when it mattered at the end. Well, let's move on here to our third place finisher. Looks like Douglas Ivy available. Let's get him in here. Doug, Blake, Daryl, and Jesse up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you put it on the podium. You had a shot there to win. What do you think you could have maybe done in the closing last lap or two to maybe pull it off?
Somehow figured out how to make it stick on the bottom. But I actually had planned on going high into turn 3, but I was pushing Murphy. I didn't have the high line, so I just stayed where I was and was hoping I could carry the speed off. But once me and Ryan got into it a little bit, it kind of checked me and him up. So
Yeah, I mean, you definitely had speed there at the end, but has to feel good nonetheless, racing for this great cause, putting it on the podium. Now, Jesse, what were you seeing out of this 33 machine near the end of this race?
I mean, just showing up at the front at the right time. You had decent speed all night. Your brother TJ was up front at the start of the race, showing some really good speed before he had an incident. And fun fact, it's been decided paint of the night goes to the 88 of TJ Ivy. Unfortunately, it's not you, Doug, but maybe next time, maybe next Thursday, you can come out here and have paint of the night chance from Connor.
Yeah, well, I'll take half of that because I'm the one that made the car. So,
well, there you go.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I figured I would probably run about 5th, 6th, 7th all night, just judging by who I had around me. But hey, things worked out. I hate that things happen to certain people that they weren't up there with us. It would have made it a real good race. I just wish I could have got 2 spots better.
Absolutely. Well, hey, congratulations on a podium finish. Doug, before you head out, you got any shout-outs to add for our fans at home?
Oh, yeah, I got a shout-out mainly my family and my fiance for putting up with me doing this. Also, Juicy Spider. They weren't on the car fully tonight, but they're on board with me on just on the other Thursday races. So I like to appreciate everything that they do. And then y'all guys for doing this, and then Bryan Cooke for putting this on again for a great cause. This cause affected me personally because I had a buddy that's went to basic and everything with that. I made sure I put in for it because just want to kind of cut down on the veteran suicides and everything like that this Mission 22 is for. So
absolutely great cause for sure, as most of us are definitely linked up with some situations like that for sure. But appreciate you coming up here, Doug, mentioning that, and great job putting it on the podium here tonight.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate everything y'all do.
Yes, sir. Douglas Ivy, our third place finisher. Well, now it's time for the star of the show of Terrence Murphy, tonight's winner. Let's get him in here. Terrence, Blake, Daryl, and Jesse up in the booth. You got a copy?
What's going on, gentlemen? How we doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. Not as good as you. I mean, you're going to be busy printing yourself yet another trophy, it looks like.
Yeah, it's a full-time job, but you know, it's honest work.
Hey, I mean, you were back fast the whole night long, though. I mean, yeah, you made the pass at the end, but you led a lot of laps here, and you definitely had a good car and were able to get around the 33 there of Ivy there at the end.
Yeah, you know, it's all for the cause. Mission 22 is something very important to me as a veteran. Lost a few friends, unfortunately, to the plague that is what it is, but we all chipped in, you know, a donation, everybody a piece, and then the trophy was going to get paid out of that. So I had to go out and win it. That way I could save the money more to the cause. Just doing my part.
Absolutely. Well, hey, you had a dominant car, got the job done. Daryl, what were you seeing out of Terrence Murphy? I mean, you picked him early on. You saw the speed from the start.
Yeah, Terrence, you were my pick to win, and I never doubted you for a second. There was a time on lap 116 coming to 117, very late in the race, where it looks like you restarted behind the 22 who had older tires, and you kind of cut the grass a little bit, which, by the way, Terrence, you're going to get a bill for that from the landscaping company. But you end up going to the back, and were you a little worried there, and did you think your night was over at that point?
Well, I tell you, I thought when we took the call to pit and saw how many people didn't, I didn't think new tires, especially with just all the yellow flag laps we ran on that old set, I didn't think new tires would be that big of a difference. But on that restart, I don't know if that guy was in fourth gear or if he was just sleeping at the wheel, maybe had a few too many Miller Lights before the race started. But, you know, the green flag means go, and that means we got to go. Let's go.
Well put there, yeah. Terrence. But, hey, you get the job done again here tonight. Jesse, got any words for our winner here tonight, Terrence Murphy?
No, I mean, you were up front all night. You capitalized when it matters and took the win. Great job.
Appreciate you, boys. HMS, number one streaming platform in the U.S. Easy. Happy to get a win on such a proper outfit. And shout out to all the vets out there.
Absolutely. Well, hey, again, congratulations. Terrence Murphy parking in victory lane here in the Mission 22 122. Terrence Murphy gets it done here tonight. Man, it was a fun race. I mean, we had probably more cautions than we expected, but racing for a great cause, always good to see that happen. $550 raised for Mission 22 here tonight.
It's a great cause. Glad to see it. Good field came out, raised some money, won some money for a couple people, and glad they chose us to put on the show.
Absolutely. Now, Daryl, got any final words here for our fans watching at home?
Yeah, absolutely. Just thankful for you two for having me join you for this. It was a lot of fun to be able to do this. The racing was a lot of fun to call, but yeah, ultimately it was for a great cause and a lot of money raised, and that's really all that matters for tonight. Just glad to be a part of it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's always great to see. I mean, the sim racing community thinks, oh, there's not much I can do for a big organization like that. But I mean, $550 for just one race on a Wednesday or Thursday night, nothing to scoff at for sure. So good to see all these guys getting together, making a difference, helping out a great cause, Mission 22. But nonetheless, that's going to round things out for us here tonight. We're going to be back tomorrow night with the HMS TV Cup Series. You're going to be at Charlotte. You're not going to want to miss that, folks. So be sure, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and a big shout out to TJ Ivy for winning the Connor Gerard Paint of the Night. That means he gets an HMS TV Simtography premium package. But in the booth with Jesse Becker and Daryl Young Jr., I'm Blake Hutchinson, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night.